Ladies and gentlemen, welcome today. Welcome to Wednesday, Rise of Lagos, Champion 98.7 FM. Fantastic to be with you today after the miss of yesterday. Near miss, yes, something came up when it comes to the intellectual business of speaking and talking to people. I was busy engaging people somewhere in a political discourse, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're back on the show once again. Our Wednesday edition today being another day. We thank God that we're here showing up again as usual on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Lagos, for always showing up, always holding up, always being there, always getting ready to be up this very special morning and showing us that love. Show us that love, showing us that energy, showing us that belief that everything we do here is reliable, is sincere, is genuine, very analytical, and very beautiful. Rise up, Lagosians. Rise up, Ogun State. All our callers from Ogun State. The rest of us calling from away from Lagos. This is your show. Wake up once again, and Lagos is active. This is Lagos, like some people will say. I heard somebody saying that one of the surest bets you think you have in this period is when it comes to eating. You know, rice is our best staple. They said the most abused ingredients ever present in the idea of eating is pomo. Pomo gan lomo. Is that pomo or eja kika? And right now, eja gan ka. But whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, we're here this morning. Thank you for always showing up with us and for us. In Benin Republic, straight, ladies and gentlemen, in Benin Republic, African leaders are now giving chances for young people to take up governance. In Benin Republic, if you were not there around the weekend on Saturday, Benin Republic held its elections. And I think Nigeria should think about something like that. In Benin, where people cast their votes, people were still moving around freely. Buses were moving from one locality to another. People cast their votes so peacefully. And for the first time in the political history of democratic political existence of Benin Republic, they have a 49-year-old president. Former Minister of Finance is the new president of the country. The president, the outgoing president, Patrice Talon, would leave in May, and a new president would come into Benin Republic. That's the story. Wadani, that is the name of the president. And so to everybody in Benin Republic this morning, they will say, if you are a marketer in Benin Republic, they say, what do you miss Sakberia? Whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good morning to you today. We're having a fantastic time this very special morning, ladies and gentlemen. The other quick story coming up here is loan sharks. The government is going after companies that are loan sharks. I mean, the government is probing companies. You know those companies that are online, the next thing you borrow money, you did not give them any collateral, and the next thing, they breach data privacy. Data privacy is that they cannot access the phone number of your guarantors. They cannot access the phone number, your picture. They cannot access your data, nothing. But you know the recent thing that loan sharks have been doing, all those online companies, I don't want to mention their names. The moment you borrow money from them, the next thing they start calling your guarantor as if your guarantor himself is even scared of picking his call. They use different phone numbers to call your guarantor. I remember someone like that, and in my larger family, you know, used my name to borrow money somewhere. Did not tell me that I am a guarantor anywhere because we had no idea I had no idea that I was anybody's guarantor. And the next thing I had a call. A lady called me. It wasn't just about the call. It was about how rude she was talking to me. It was about how much she was threatening me that if I do not pay, blah, 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 will happen. I don't know if you have experienced the same thing already. But it is against the law, first, to threaten people. Second, is against the law to breach the data source. The person uploaded all those information privately. You, as the loan company, went to take the person's every information, and the worst of it is not even calling the guarantor. I mean, sometimes when they have to threaten you, they go online, paste your picture, and say you are an armed robber, or say you are a thief, or say you are a terrorist, or give you a tag, or even I've heard some cases where some people put RIP attached to them. There's a case of one I had in Delta where they put out the information out there, and as soon as they shared the boy's information, they attached it to the picture of the boy that the boy just contracted HIV/AIDS and is about dying. The father saw the son's picture online. got scared. The father does not stay in Nigeria, stays somewhere in Liberia, and rushed back home. I saw my son's picture in Delta. What happened to him? They ended up hearing that he borrowed money, and then the company where he borrowed money from line are sharing his picture everywhere and threatening everybody around him and all of that. The government is coming for you. If you are any of these companies, you're busy doing that and simply threatening Nigerians with all that you keep on doing. Anyways, the other small story right now is coming from Gombe State. In Gombe State, I don't know if any of my listeners every morning is from Gombe State. A man has been sentenced to death for murder of someone in Gombe State. Gombe State High Court sentenced 18-year-old, not even 20, not 30, 18-year-old Mustafa Issa on Tuesday to death by hanging for offense of culpable homicide. The evidence before the court says that the guy committed the murder case put before him, Babago Kipesin. So his name, Mustafa Issa, known in the area as Abati, 18-year-old boy, a resident of Santana Street in Jakandafari, the way they call many of these streets in the north anyway, was found guilty of killing one Aishatu Abdullahi, popularly known as Madamori, age 58. Was told he occurred in December 2023 at 9 p.m. when the convict unlawfully entered the residence of the deceased. And then the next scene, he takes a knife and fatally strikes a 58-year-old woman to death. Voila, day. Young boys, take it easy. The young boy here has been sentenced to death. So you have to know, I mean, especially for the young ones who listen every morning. Apart from the fact that life of a human is precious, life sentence is a wasted life. Beyond that also, if you have to be given death by hanging or whatever it is, it's also a wasted life. I mean, so I'm not sure you should be thinking in your head. When you have that rage, fermenting in your mind, control it. The anger of the young ones of this generation sometimes gets to that boiling point where they don't care. They just take the risk. And so please, let's control our anger. Just one bad act can destroy everything. So somebody says one hard-earned reputation can be ruined by just a little foolishness. So let's take it easy out there. No matter how much somebody pushes us so hard, we should take it easy. Did you see, ladies and gentlemen, some days ago, not some days ago, 2 days ago, a young man, the young guy from Plateau State, going to Abuja? Did you see that picture of the young boy that was kidnapped? And then I saw that video. I don't know if you saw the same video I saw. The video, you saw the young boy being beaten. He was being severely beaten. They kept on beating him non-stop. I couldn't count the amount of strokes they were giving to that young boy. That's a Unijos graduate, Unijos student who was going from Jos to Abuja, and then he was kidnapped on the road. On that rocky part, they kept on smashing him. They kept on beating him. They kept on hitting him. In my mind, I felt not just unhappy, I felt disgust, because it's got to a point where the audacity is not about the fact that they want to kidnap persons. This time, the persons beating these boys in the names of bandits are young boys. They are not even covering their faces. No, they are not shy of anything. They are. You see, there was the one that somebody said it strikes his dada the most is that one wearing the blue jalabia, with a rough curl on his head, and then it wasn't about both of them. What the rod they were using to hit that boy was a particular part of a tree that was so heavy, and they kept on smashing that boy. They kept on beating the young boy. The waves of fear and outrage have gripped Nigerians after seeing the video of the kidnapped student of Unijos, his name John Arum. The student was abducted by armed bandits while traveling along Kaduna-Jos Highway, a route that has increasingly gained notoriety for insecurity and kidnapping. The kidnappers are reportedly demanding 30 million naira. And the situation took an alarming turn when the abductors allegedly used the victim's phone, nobody's phone, but the victim's phone, to record videos of him being tortured, beaten, and they shared the footage on his class group chat. On his class group chat, the video. And since then, it has circulated online showing students in distress pleading for his life while being subjected to physical abuse. A fellow student, Ezekima Asunga, confirmed the incident in a message shared publicly. He stated that the victim was his classmate and raised concerns that the student's family might not be aware of the kidnapping. The footage has triggered widespread condemnation, with many Nigerians expressing anger over the situation, security situation deteriorating in this country. The kidnappers did not wear any mask. That therefore raised the question of audacity, like they don't care that nothing is going to happen to them. A lot of persons have reacted to that. Many persons have simply showed that displeasure about the situation of security aftermath of national emergency in Nigeria. He was kidnapped on his way to Kaduna Jos. His captors are torturing him severely, and his phone is being used to send pictures and videos to his class group. When asked if he's a Christian, he denied it, hoping to save himself from pain. But the torture continued. Did you watch that video? And they kept on hitting him, and he started calling Jesus, which made his captors mock him and Jesus. At the time of this very report, a lot of effort have been put into getting him out. The president at present, as of yesterday, met with key security chiefs. At that point, Akpabio said around the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, it's on yesterday too, Akpabio said that the rising insecurity in this country is simply a political agenda to win election for 2027, that after 2027, this entire drama is going to come down. That politicians are using this as a marketing strategy so that they can remove the government in power. And so there are people, for example, he said up north, that are using insecurity, marketing insecurity, sponsoring insecurity, and doing all of this to discredit the government of the day so that they can use that as a strategy for winning power once again. It tells you, therefore, that the interests of Nigeria should be very paramount in the minds of leaders and the hearts of everyone who listen this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, if you speak English, this is your show, Rise Up Lagos Champion 90.7 FM. If you speak Yoruba, Karo Jire, Emo Yoba, Ininjojo Tutun, get ready for the show. If you speak Hausa, Inamuku Baraka, the Suwa, Sonu, the Suwa. If you speak Igbo, Ndibaye, Kirekpa Muna. If you speak Urobo, Odeme, Emo Bonu Vioma, Daisu Vovo, Meshagware. Yeah. If you speak French, Swahili, bienvenue, don't set a question. If you speak, if you are from Akwa Ibom State, they can say about it, Idioko is a response. It's obviously too, you are from Edo State. I'm greeting you this morning, or Bokia, or Fure. If you are from Benin, they say, Ise. Wherever you are this morning, ladies and gentlemen, if you are from China, whatever is in your mind is correct. Take it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show for today. I am Adausu and Taiwo. I'm reporting for duty this very special morning. Lagos, my regular callers this morning. Sorry for yesterday. I need to apologize. Dan Fulani apologies. Ken, if anybody has seen Andrew for me in Ejigbo, please contact him. Tell him we're missing him on the show. To rest of our callers, Gege, Beggar, and then I think I remember my regular caller from, from Mount 12. Joe Linton from Mount 12. And then the regular caller from, from Mowe. 2 regular callers are present. And then the rest of us, I want to say thank you for always showing up every morning. And then the other caller, what's his name again? My first caller from, around, is it Fagba? Also, my teacher, who is a regular caller. There's a thing he told me. He said, I always buy credit just to make sure that I express my opinion on this show. To everybody who spend their personal resources to make their expressions known, be assured that the necessary agencies are paying attention to everything we say on this show. And we have, and sincerely, we still keep on, molding public opinion around us, and what we say, do, and everything we express on this show. Your opinion, our thoughts, simply reflect the idea that the government is listening, the different agencies are listening, among others. But then let me gossip to you. Are you also aware? That the Lagos State government, Lagos State, hey Lagos, that this is a gossip, don't tell anybody, that the Lagos State new next governor probably could be the one you and I know, the deputy. Just like what happened in Ogun State. You know, when they said then that there were 3 of them already stylishly were chosen by consensus to be governors in what do you call it, in Oyo State and Ogun State and Lagos. Now the one in Oyo State is already known. Don't tell anybody. Now the one in Oyo State, Ali, I'm waiting for them to do that. But with the meeting held recently by the GAC in Lagos with the Deputy Governor, Dr. Hamzat, my brother, something is coming. But then some people say, if somebody bad day to your bad day, we keep on going. If it is a deputy governor, we are still here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show for today. Lagos, are you ready? Ogun State, are you ready? Nigeria, are you ready? Let's go. All right, welcome back this morning. Remember, our first job this morning is to look at the issues on the paper. Later this morning, the subject of our discussion is coming from the ADC convention. And the subject of this morning is Peter Obi. Peter Obi is said to have said on an interview a day or two ago, I think a day ago, a day before the convention, that he might leave the ADC again if they refuse to follow due process. And then by Ononuga firing back that Peter Obi is simply opportunistic and is an inconsistent politician. That is a subject we'll discuss later this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the papers first. The first paper we look at this morning is the Vanguard newspaper. On the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, the ADC convention held yesterday as against status quo belum. Against the status quo whatever is the belum, whatever the belum, whatever the belum is, either ways. The ADC went on with its convention yesterday. INEC was not there at all. They held their elections. INEC therefore dared the court that they do not care what the court says. The court says do not do anything, do not add to anything, do not hold any convention, do not make any addition, do not say anything. But then the ADC defied the court. The ADC defied INEC. The ADC tells the entire court, we do not care what you think. We're fighting for democracy. We believe in democracy. This is democracy. And the ADC is telling the court that whatever the court has said is anti-democratic. The ADC is telling the rest of Nigerians that whatever INEC is saying is anti-democratic. The ADC is saying that INEC is established for the purpose of re-electing the sitting president for another 4-year term. The ADC is questioning the veracity, authenticity, and the decision made by the court. The ADC at that convention also expelled Rafiu Gombe and others. The ADC had in attendance about 1,500 delegates already ratifying the party's constitution, amongst others. And then the key persons at the ADC convention made a lot of declaration, made a lot of statement, made a lot of submissions. One of them is Rauf Aregbesola. Rauf Aregbesola said that renewed hope is a scam. Do you believe in that story? That is what Rauf Aregbesola has said this morning, that when the president at present promised renewed hope, it was hope for the masses. The president promised that when he removes subsidy, things will get better. When he removes subsidy, that life will get better. That when he gets into government, insecurity will be challenged. That when he gets into government, within 4 years, power supply will be stable. That when he gets into government, there's hope for the masses. Remember Hope 93. But then this is 2023 to 2026. The question ADC is saying, Aregbesola says, quoting him, that renewed hope is no hope. that Renewed Hope is a scam, that the government in power has scammed the populace, that government in power is scamming democracy. Do you believe in what Aregbesola said? What do you call it? Bayo Nonuga, however, said that in his post yesterday, tongue-lashed Rauf Aregbesola as a betrayal of the president. Said that Rauf Aregbesola had no political stance, had nothing if he was not simply somebody coming after his mentor. That the same man who gave him every political life, who he knows that from Osun State, helped Aregbesola to build his political reputation in Lagos State. Giving him the powers in Alimosho to become a household name, and then moving him to become a commissioner, and then assisting him to become a political bigwig in Nigeria, ensuring that Aregbesola had the political power to contest in Osun State and become a governor. And the next thing said that everything Rauf Aregbesola did in Osun State were things that did not move the masses forward. Aregbesola was paying people staples, amongst other stories this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. You can go on our Facebook page right now. To every of our listeners, just go on Facebook. We're live on Facebook right now and live on YouTube. So go watch and drop your comments there. The question for the day will also be dropped on the Facebook page. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, go on our Facebook page, type Champion 90.7 FM on Facebook. And then you can follow the, the analysis live right here in our studios. If you are also having your phone, you can decide this very moment to just go type Champion 90.7 FM on YouTube. We're live right now on YouTube. So I encourage all of us, if you're listening, also follow up right now on Facebook and follow us live with what we're doing right here. And so whatever happened at the INEC convention, you know us at yesterday also that Nasiru El-Rufai granted 200 million bail already as we speak. I don't know if he has gone home. Yes, probably is. His son has said no. One of the things said about El-Rufai is that he should not, by agreement, have any public interviews anymore because it could put him in problem. You know Nasiru El-Rufai. When Nasiru is given a chance to be on television or radio to express his opinions, he's always very blunt. He expresses it the way it is, and sometimes it puts him in trouble, like the last he has done. And then the ADC is saying democracy is at risk. That is what David Mark is saying. Convention is valid. That is what David Mark is saying. INEC failed in its duty. That is what Aregbesola has said. INEC is being used to undermine democracy. That is what Atiku said. Amechi Galadima blasts federal government over pressure on opposition. Let the judiciary not destroy Nigeria. That is what Tambuwa warned about the judiciary today. It was yesterday also. The Supreme Court shift leadership suit hearing to 22nd of April. And then the court orders the ADC to halt any national convention, maintain status quo. Gombe, however, praised lower court to adjourn case with Mark indefinitely. Convention ratifies NEC decision, dissolve NWC, and expel Gombe and Abejide this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on Rise Up Lagos Champion 90.7 FM. To all Lagosians up and running, this is the time. Lagos, let's go. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Ken, good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do?
How is family?
Fantastic. I miss you
yesterday,
this week.
Yesterday, I sensed it. I knew you were busy yesterday.
Yes, yesterday I had to go.
Yeah, I was even thinking maybe you're in Abuja for ADC convention.
No comment.
I swear.
No comment.
anytime when you go break, you will come and make a call to run the show. But now PG level.
Now PG level.
I swear.
Oh yeah, follow me talk.
You see, you get what I want to talk. Mm-hmm. There is something I want to say. Mm-hmm. Like that guy that was sentenced to hanging. Mm-hmm. The young guy, the 18 years guy that was sentenced to hanging. Why did they sentence him to hanging? It's because of he killed someone. Mm-hmm. So what is the difference between this guy and those bandits and those terrorist guys?
Did you see
that they are giving? They are sentenced. They are saying that they will change or they will sentence them 2 years or 3 years in prison. Exactly. What is the difference between that guy? Because this guy killed a woman of 58 years, and those stupid, sorry to use that language, those terrorist guys, they kill people. But when they will take them to court, they will not say they are sentencing them for 2 years or 3 years or 10 years. What is the difference between those terrorists and this guy who killed a woman? You see, that is where Nigeria is, because those people who call themselves terrorists, they have people who are backing them. Just because of this young boy, he killed a woman, which everybody caught him. Assuming this guy carried a gun and behaved like a terrorist, they will not even sentence him by hanging. You see, so this is one thing that we are going on. This is one thing that is going on in Nigeria. Select justice.
Did you see that video? Did you see that video of the young boy?
Yes, I saw that video. And the story I heard about that guy lynching the boy. The story I heard about that guy, because there's one guy I used to follow online. That guy, he always brings details of terrorism and military. The guy said somebody called him and gave him the number of the senior brother number. That guy that was lynching, the guy that put on blue jalabia. His senior brother. Somebody gave him the senior brother number. So he called the senior brother. Then the senior brother now told him that they are looking for that guy. That there is something that guy did, whether he stole someone money or something. So him, the senior brother, now went and stand as shorty. They now release the guy. That when the guy comes out, they will look for money to go and pay back. Then this guy disappeared. They didn't see the guy up to today. So the next thing that they heard, this guy is driving, flashing cars, going to club. He's moving with security as well. This guy is kidnapping people, collecting ransom from people. And they said there is one guy he kidnapped from their town. And they collected money from the family. After collecting the money, he killed the guy. He will collect the money, he will not even release the person, he will still kill the person.
That same young guy,
they are looking for him for a long time.
That same young
boy. He told the guy that if you catch him before us, fine. If you see him, if you know his whereabouts, we will inform you that this is where the guy is. So these things, and the worst thing is that they did not hide their face was not covered.
Exactly.
So now, why can't Nigerian security track where this guy is?
Because when you see a Yahoo boy that is hiding somewhere, they will tell you they tracked the Yahoo boy and they caught him. Huh? This person.
That is the problem that we are having in this country, because we have a lot of police security in Lagos. Every day they are committing crime. There is no war in Lagos. Every day you see policemen moving on with gun. You see all the security moving on with gun as if they are fighting in Lagos. But there is a lot of places they need to go there and help people. They won't go.
I agree with you.
They will not go. They just want to stay in Lagos, be harassing young boys. You see, so these things I don't even know. But for me, for Akpabio to come out and say, okay, now last time, is it last week or what? They measured about 40-something people that are sponsoring these things. Now Akpabio is coming out saying that these people they know these people who are behind this. They want to use it to win election. After this election, the insecurity will go down.
Yes.
Why can't this government go and arrest those people?
No.
Because they always come out and give us some stories. They always come out and give us some information, but they are not taking any action.
But don't you
because if you know these people who are sponsoring this or these people who are doing this thing, according to you government, you know them, you know who they are. Why can't you go and arrest them?
Ken, you see,
because you people are the government. You are in power.
Ken,
so you just come and tell us that these people are using these things to bring the people down so that they can win the election. But you know them, and you're still keeping quiet. They're just coming to give us information.
Are you with me? As at yesterday, Ken, the president met with the security agencies in this country. It is not the case that the president is not trying to arrest a situation. But understand it, just like the thought of the Senate president. Election periods are times where a lot of politicians do everything necessary to want to curry sympathy with the public by simply selling an agenda. So, in Akpabio's thought, or Akpabio's opinion, do you not think, in Akpabio's opinion, that Akpabio probably may be right to the idea that there are political sponsors here who are key persons that seem to be untouchable, yet we can't connect these ones to these young boys who hold the guns for them on the street, but the president is doing everything to arrest the situation?
But now, before now, didn't they know these people? They know these people before now because they have been in power for 3 years now, getting to 4 years. They have been in power in government. So it's not now, during the election time, you start telling us some stories. Okay, now, in this Nigeria, which individual is powerful more than the president? Which individual is powerful more than the president? Because the president is the chief commander in the whole. So which individual is powerful than him? So now, last year, you people did not say this thing. Last 2 years, you people did not say this thing. Now it's election time. You started bringing you some stories, telling us some stories, so I will sympathize with you people. And you people know the right thing to do. You people could have done it because it's just like I see something going on before and I kept quiet. When it's getting out of hand, I started voicing out. That means I'm a wicked person. So you need to voice that or you need to take action. You see, so this all we are saying right now, they are just looking for sympathizer, for people to come say, oh yeah. See, for their 3 years, let's be sincere. Insecurity issue, for the security issue, this government did not try. It's not that they're just trying because they know that it's election time. So they want to use some certain ways to get votes from people. That is what they are trying to do.
In your opinion,
the moment they got this power, this second 4 years, they will not do anything because they are going out.
Ken, in your opinion,
they are going out, they won't do anything. The only time they're supposed to help Nigeria is this first 4 years.
But this
last 4 years that they are looking for, if they get it, they will not do
president
anything.
has changed.
If Nigeria wants scatter, so make it scatter.
No, Nigeria is not going to get scattered. The president has done. The president has tried to arrest security situation in this country steadily and over time. Changing by talking, no action. But there is action. Hasn't the president voted more money for the security personnel? Hasn't the president also changed the entire security architecture in this country?
Yes, but the people that he is facing there, what result are they giving to him?
And that's the question. So
that is why he's the president. You need to hold them accountable. You need to hold them.
Because your thought right now is that the president should sack all these ones again and bring in new ones.
If he's the president, he knows better. Because if they are not working, if they are not doing the work, they are spoiling his name.
He just met again with them yesterday, showing that he's very much concerned about the security situation in this country. Again, if Akpabio had to make that point that they are using insecurities to market themselves this period, you are aware that the same thing happened when in 2014, 2013, leading to the election period in 2015, when Jonathan was ousted with the same agenda that insecurity is a problem that Jonathan cannot address. Don't you think this is another recurring decimal again to make a southern governor look irrelevant?
No, during Jonathan era and this time is different. They are far different. Because during Jonathan time, all of us will know. Right now, something you don't know, you cannot defend it. But now that we've grown, we've come to see that during Jonathan era, it was, should I say it was set up. Everything against Jonathan was set up. Now that we know. That is why you see a lot of Nigerians now are complaining. Because even this our current president, yesterday I was just watching all the history of demonstration in this country against Jonathan, which is unfair. If today that thing has not even started now, but some people are complaining that this government is trying. If they give Jonathan time, if Jonathan was supported the way some people are backing this government, if that is how they back Jonathan, I don't think Nigeria could have been worse like this.
All right, sir.
I don't think Nigeria, because during Jonathan time, even the whole pastors, the whole people in this country, name anybody, they come against him.
All right,
they come against him. But today, where are they? They are all keep quiet.
All right, Ken.
They are all keep quiet.
Thank you for your opinion.
So let's just leave that one, because this particular government, we know what is going on. Because it might look so harsh, but tribalism is still playing in this particular government. Most of them who go against Jonathan during Jonathan era, where are they?
All right, Ken, I think
because
I've given you a lot of time already.
No,
we'll call later. I've given you 9 minutes of my time already.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can call back again. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, Ken just expressed his opinion anyway this morning on the idea of saying that the president is not doing sufficiently when it comes to security. But then again, the president has overhauled the security system in Nigeria. Yes, the young man kidnapped right there in on the Abuja Jos axis. I mean, it's a cause for worry for many. But in the opinion of many persons, however, as long as security has been a challenge in this country over time, and over time, different governments has done so much to make the entire security architecture in this country look so weak. And so the question, therefore, is the president trying enough in the area of security? That question should be left for you to answer. Do you think that just like just like the Senate president has said, that there are persons in the north who are using insecurity to steadily discredit the fact that the president is looking also for re-election? Because that's a question. When you say that there are governance issues, this is the election year also. The president will also talk about a lot of things, especially about politicking. And so The big question, therefore, is has the president done enough when it comes to security? Some people say yes, some people say no. Is the president trying his bit when it comes to security? The yes we know is that the president is funding security. The president is changing the entire political security architecture in the country. The president is pushing in more funds. The question is that strategy working?
Hello?
Yes, hello, my brother. How about this up?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello?
Oh, so we resume this hello again this morning. All right, let's go, Lagos. You can call the other number 0906 2023 or all right, let's go. Good morning, Lagos. When you're on, you speak. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, let's go, Lagos. Good morning.
Hey, sir.
Yes, good morning, sir. How do you do?
Yeah, very well, sir. It's for those charges from Ijuru.
I know. I was trying to remember your name.
Yeah, very well, sir. See, yesterday, it just like say nobody in the studio. They just play music. I say, no news. I say, nah, Champion FM be this like this.
No,
nah, check again. I say, nah, Champion FM. I say, well, we go manage today. I beg. You go find person, another person may be like you. It no day, so that the station go day lively.
No,
you understand, sir? I beg, sir. What I just want to talk, what the last caller said, he was very on point. See, we are not saying the president may have actually done something that we may have not really seen. See, this is the point I want to talk about. Okay, these terrorists they've been caught. Soldiers who caught these terrorists, armed forces who caught these terrorists, they sacrificed their life. Most of them died in the process of is it that as a president, you know these people are caught, they are terrorists. Why don't you eliminate them so that Nigeria can see and know that yes, this president is not supporting these people. It's actually working. But none of this has been done. Rather, they told us that they are repentance. That is our pain as citizens. So I don't know if you can hear me clearly. Yes, so as citizen of the country, that is our cry.
Yes.
When Boko Haram are being caught, they should be eliminated. They should be killed instantly.
Okay.
That is how it should be done.
All right.
If I were to be the president, that is exactly what I would do.
So Ken, so it means therefore, in your opinion, why you agree with Ken that what you just said now is right, at some point again, you also agree with the realities on ground that the president is trying his best when it comes to security issues in this country. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, fantastic.
Exactly, yes. I'm of his opinion.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Fantastic that very morning. I understand, like I said earlier, that a lot of us who are Nigerians are very aggrieved with the situation on ground. When we see some of these videos, a lot of these videos, like the young boy that was kidnapped on the Jos Abuja axis, create a lot of psychological fear in our minds, etc. And so when we see that one situation, we sit back and say, what is exactly the president doing, etc. I mean, I gave you the analysis a past time ago when I said that the one thing I know of is that, if you believe that or not, the one thing I know of is that as long as the president has given more to security than any other thing in this country when it comes to budget, it means the president wants the security system in this country to work. As long also that the president is have not just regular, almost everyday meeting with the security architecture in this country. As I yesterday met again with them to review whatever happened at Borno State, among others, whatever probably happened to that young boy we're talking about right now, it means yes, the president is working. But the thought about among some circles is that there are many persons who understand the forestry within Nigeria, understand the forest part in this Nigeria. There are many persons who are, saboteurs within the Nigerian system, working around and with terrorists in this country who distribute themselves across different states. They are on one WhatsApp group. And then you see them saying, let's strike here, let's strike there, let's strike here, let's strike here. And then you see, at some point, you ask yourself, will the president be in a 36 state at once? Hello, good morning, Lagos.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
I can hear you. Hello, good morning. All right, please call the other number. I think this line, no one give us the right line. 0906-2023-907. Once again, the number to call this morning is 0906-2023-907. Once again, 0906-2023-907. ADC has expelled Nafiu Gombe and Abejide. ADC said Nafiu Gombe has been expelled because of anti-party activities. They say that Nafiu Gombe is a sellout. They say that Nafiu Gombe is an enemy of democracy. They argue that Nafiu Gombe does not represent the interests of the ADC and the teeming Nigerians who are challenged by the issues, the hardship in the country. And you know now, and there is this politician in Nigeria who knows how to talk about hunger. A former speaker, former chairman, former two-time governor, former double minister in Nigeria. He knows how to say hunger. And when I heard him speak at the ADC convention yesterday, it was the same song again, that there's hardship in Nigeria, amongst others. Well, that is for another day. All right, good morning, Lagos. That's the story this morning. Let's move away from that right now. Let's go to the Punch newspaper. On the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Taiwo, well done.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Mr. King from Ogba.
Yes, Mr. King from Ogba. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine. Well done.
I miss you guys yesterday.
See, what I want to contribute is, you see, you ask a question if the president is doing very well in terms of security or not. Because he's not, president is not doing anything. Because why is the president is not doing anything at all in security during Jonathan's time? He was one of the people that protest that security is, the president Jonathan is not doing anything, especially in security. He was fighting for that line. So what and that is why the wife of the president then, what is the name of the president's wife? Yes. He said, yes, I watched her in television. That's why she made that comment of, there is God, because they were calling her husband, who is the president, everywhere, shouting, protesting against him that he left the insecurity in Nigeria. Everybody is dying, they are killing people, he cannot do anything. Even the president now, that is Tinubu himself, was one of the protests. I followed them even.
There is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong if the present president has protested. There's also nothing wrong, however. But I think this is. Make your point first.
What I'm saying, everybody supported the protest. He followed to organize the protest to remove Jonathan that time. Everybody know.
It's normal with your position. That is normal with your position. As long as it was your position, that is normal with your position.
Okay, that's your position.
But the big question I ask you right now, what don't you think is going to be an exaggeration or a disservice to this country for Nigerians to have the opinion, like you said right now, that the president has done nothing about security? Because if he has done nothing, you and I should not even be where we are right now. You and I, people are still traveling across Nigeria despite of the challenges.
Yes, in security aspect, he doesn't do anything. He not do anything. Because people are still being killing every day.
What if we rather say that the president is doing some, but is still facing a lot of obstacles in the idea of tackling security in this country?
Maybe he's doing other things for the people that he favor, not us, not masses. He's not favoring us. He's favoring some people.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your opinion. The opinion of the caller this morning is that the president is not doing anything, but rather we should say from the data we have on ground that the president is trying how much he can do. One of the biggest problems we have around Nigeria in recent times is the issue of insecurity, and that's why it's taking the bulk of our funds. Just like you have, this agency in Niger Delta, NCDC, tackling that. The president created the same agency for the Northeast. The president has given more money to the Northeast to tackle challenges like this. But then again, like I would say, one of the biggest problems every country across the world, not just Nigeria, every country across the world has as a problem is security. If you go to the UK, for instance, the biggest security issue the UK have is not gun violence. It is knife violence. So do we expect the UK police to be everywhere, across everywhere? If that is the case, it means there will be no crime in the world at all. In the UK, just around this same week, a young Nigerian of 14-year-old was killed by 3 persons. Were there police officers in the UK to tackle that? They were, but they can't be in front of everybody's door. The ratio of the population of every country compared to the police is never the same. At present, the members of the Nigerian army, as we speak, are not up to 1 million. Those among the Nigerian police are not up to 500,000, amongst others. So you calculate these numbers and look at how many states do you expect 600,000 police members of the Nigerian army to be in 36 states of this country? How many? Many of them are in regional, regional battalions across this country. For many who are in Lagos, if you are aware, how many battalions do we have in Lagos? Just on Lagos-Badagry Expressway that I know of, there's one, I think, around, there's one, I don't know, around that market anyway. There's one around Badagry amongst others. Yes, hello, good morning. And so the question you ask yourself is that, do we have a security architecture that has worked? That is left for you and I to decide. Do we have persons within the army who are simply compromising the security situation in this country? That is another question. Do we have persons, however, who are ensuring that the military system does not work? As at Monday, we had a caller who said that they caught a particular officer in the army, and they saw more than 200 million naira in the officer's pocket, in the officer's account. It was a senior officer that caught that junior officer with 200 million naira plus in his pocket, in his account, sorry. And that's an officer whose salary is probably not even up to 200K. So you ask me, where did he get that money from? When they were to probe him, what was the next thing they said they did? They said they got call from above that told them to let them go. So in this system, you have to ask yourself, it's 3 years. Do you expect the president to sit every soldier down and ask for which of them is compromised or not? Can the president become a mind reader to know which persons within the Nigerian Navy, Air Force, all of that are working for bandits or not? Will the president sit down more than 200 million Nigerians and know which of them is working for the terrorists or not? Those are questions in our mind. Will the president sit up just down and ask which of the individuals in the north are bandits, etc. or not? So the question you ask yourself, who are the ones giving them all the backing or all the energy to continue to, not just harass Nigerians, but attack every policy that the president has made with respect to security in this country? By the data we have, the president is arresting in every way possible the security situation in this country. Akpabio says it has become more in 2026 because there are people in the up north who are using it as a campaign strategy. Who are they? Are they the sponsors? We do not have the information. Are they the ones encouraging them? We do not have the information. But as long as they have the audacity, the young man wearing blue has the audacity to come on what do you call it, make himself available. The face he did not cover. It tells you, therefore, that there is a lot of energy among these ones who steadily make life uncomfortable for Nigerians. But putting this out there, also as a concerned Nigerian, the president is doing the much he can, but it is left in the hands of Nigerians to also collaborate with the government to make it work. All right, finally, we go to the front page of the Punch newspaper, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. We have a caller right now. Good morning, Lagos. Hello, good morning. We cannot hear you, sir. All right, the numbers to call, 0906-2023-907. Once again, 0906-2023-907. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're switching over right now to the subject of discussion we have today. If you're following us on our live Facebook page, you will already notice the question is already on our live Facebook page this morning as we speak. What is the story? The story this morning, ladies and gentlemen, is that Peter Obi is the story. Peter Obi said in an interview a day or two ago that he might jump again and again. Obi is defecting and Obi is defending defection. Obi says he will continue to defect as long as he cannot have peace in one political party. He says even if the ADC continue like this, if he does not see transparency, he's going to defect again. A lot of people have said that Peter Obi is the president-in-chief of defection, that Peter Obi holds his as a style in politics to defect as long as it does not benefit him, it does not benefit his opinion. Nigerians are asking the question, is Peter Obi, therefore, with the spirit of defection, consistent enough for him to lead this country? Somebody said, somebody that is inconsistent when it comes to staying in one place, how can he be consistent when he becomes the commander-in-chief? If he becomes the commander-in-chief, Peter Obi therefore said that he may leave the ADC if its internal processes are compromised. On Monday, Peter Obi defended his history of moving from one political party to another, insisting that his decisions have always been guided by principles rather than convenience. Peter Obi therefore criticized, says his past departures were driven by refusal to participate in flawed or unethical systems. His thought, therefore, is, Peter Obi says, that every political party has been in, obviously says, I moved from ABGA to the PDP because I had issues with my successor, that's Obiano, the governor, who came after me. He says, I will not allow it to become toxic and become destructive to his governance of the state, so I moved out. He added that his exit from the PDP was due to irregularities in its internal processes. He says, quoting him, I said it before, people were not playing by the rules. It was transactional. I cannot be part of a transactional primary. By transactional, I mean primary that has to do with money. He says, I cannot be paying people to serve them. So I moved to the Labour Party. The former Anambra State governor also accused the ruling party and the federal government of masterminding the crisis that led to his decision to leave the Labour Party. Peter Obi, he said this. He says, in the Labour Party, Supreme Court decided against it in April. INEC did not recognize it until 7th of January, 8 months after, adding that this was an attempt to trap him in a dysfunctional system. He says, they thought I might be there for the fire to burn me. When I now escape, they now say Peter Obi cannot stay to put out the fire which they put in there and left. In his current position in the ADC, Obi remains committed but warned that he would not hesitate to do the same thing again in the ADC if the same issues arise in the ADC. He says, I am in the ADC with the same people, some of them whom I left in the PDP and other parties, but we are going through the same process. If that process is repeated again and compromised, I will speak out, meaning I will leave. Obi says, if I have to move 20 times, listen, Lagos. Obi says, if I have to move 20 times, I will do it. You cannot use the process of yesterday to build tomorrow. Obi therefore says, I have never been involved in any form of rigging. That's what Peter Obi says this morning. I have never been involved in any form of rigging. I have never been part of paying people in the judiciary or anywhere to give me judgment that I do not deserve. Lagos, that's our subject of discussion this morning. If you're on our Facebook page this morning, the idea is that Peter Obi is giving hints again that he might defect from the ADC if the process does not come right. By all indication, do we see Peter Obi defecting again? Do you think that a candidate vying for the office of the president who defects every now and then is good enough for our democracy? Lagos, let's hear your thoughts. 0906-2023-907, 0906-2024-907. Lagos, we're ready to go now. Let's have your opinions right now. 0906, once again, let me take it easy. 0906-2023-907, 0906-2024-907. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
How are you, sir?
Very fine.
Okay. Actually, I got the message. Actually, Peter B is a man that believes in principle.
Okay.
He believes in equity. He believes in justice. So even if he moves 25,000, I support him. So many Nigerians are not corrupt. So many Nigerians believe in ethics and justice. So whenever he goes where they will store his hand, he has to to back out.
So you are saying that Peter Obi said he has never rigged the election in Nigeria?
And that is the truth. Somebody who has come out several times and said, if any contractor has given you $1 for a job, I'm giving you, come out and say it. How many of your governors will come out and say it today? How many of them? So
do you think that jumping from one political party is not a sign of desperation on the part of Peter Obi?
It is not, because of the principle of what he believes in. This is what Ghanaian finally believes in. He believes in anything that does not go how it's supposed to be. He is out of it. See, not all Nigerians are corrupt.
So, by implication, you mean that if Peter Obi becomes president and he discovers the serious corruption in governance, he's also going to resign from presidency the next year?
He will stop it. He wouldn't even allow it to even come.
I mean, when he gets there and he discovers the entire corruption in the political system, in the civil service, in the army, in everything, is he going on to sack everybody, or is going to say he will sack everybody?
Yes.
He will rather.
He wants you and I to benefit good for Nigeria. Only few individuals are getting what belongs to you and I. We all know it today. Because of what? Corruption. Nigerians we live where the problem is. They keep on building.
Somebody has said, why then is Peter Obi not willing to form the obedient political party rather than simply going from other political party to another to join others?
Good. Why? Then that is a question for another day. But meanwhile, no, you can never make any election within yourself alone. Every Nigerian must be involved. That is one thing.
All right, thank you. Do
you understand me, sir?
Let me see.
So what Peter is doing is right because he's a man of principle.
So you feel like
if anything goes against your principle, the person is going to
you feel therefore that every politician now should be busy jumping around because they are people of principles. Then why would we have political parties?
Those ones that have that criminal tendencies in mind will never do that. Because Nigerians believe in give me, I give you. Nigeria doesn't believe in let me cover to vote without giving a dime.
So let me ask you this final question before you go. So Atiku has jumped from one political party to another just to realize his ambition. What do you call it? Peter Obi also has jumped from one another. What is the difference between both of them? Are they all not interested in just presidency at all costs?
No. I don't see it as presidency at all costs. Especially, Peter Obi has already said it, that it doesn't necessarily mean that he must be the president of this country. Rather, what he's trying to see is how to fix Nigeria. Somebody said Nigeria must work. That means he has an agenda for the good of Nigeria.
All right, thank you.
Atiku himself defected to cut off carrying, but because Atiku has money and Atiku is ready to give us money. Obi is already ready to give you shit. He believes in true leadership. If you are not giving him, he's not there with you.
So your idea now is that Peter Obi. Your idea now is that Peter Obi is a true Democrat. Every other person are just hypocrites.
Yes, and he's not ready tomorrow.
Okay.
I stand on that principle.
All right.
Not every Nigerian is a criminal. There are so many different Nigerians, so many hardworking Nigerians who believe in the principle of hard work and equity in the midst of what they are doing. Not everyone.
All right. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you. We appreciate it.
If they're able to do that, you should just get out of it.
All right.
Also join in there.
Okay. Thank you for your call this morning. All right. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Let's have your opinions right now, Lagos. We are back and active. The numbers are out right now once again. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Lagos, are you ready? Let's go. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
It's Bash.
Bash, let's go briefly.
Thank you very much. Well, Peter Obi is an interesting politician. He wants us to believe that he's the only saint in Nigeria. And the last caller was talking as if they have not seen Peter Obi before. He's an angel. He's a special being in Nigeria. Now, he said he left PDP because he cannot do because of transactional issue or whatever.
Yeah, that means if he's not giving anybody shishi.
That's the statement he made. Where is he today? He has gone back to the same people that he ran away from. Isn't it? What kind of person is that? You see problem, you cannot solve it, you run away.
and you want to lead a complex country like Nigeria.
So you mean Peter Obi does, even if he has principles, he does not stand on anything?
He doesn't have any principle. He's just full of talk. He's saying what some people want to hear because of their anger. He lashes on people's anger. That's what he does all the time. But if you know that you are so principled, you are so different, you are so, you are not like others. What stops you from forming a party, finance it, nurture it, and use it as a platform? Why are you always jumping around, for you don't want to participate in primaries because there's no way you participate in primaries that you will not spend money. There's no way, except you are deceiving yourself. So that is where he is deceiving himself. And he himself and his supporters, they are full of deceit. You want to run for primaries, you don't want to spend money.
He said he has never rigged elections before.
How many elections has he stand for?
He stood twice.
Been a governor 2 times,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Then he was Atiku's running mate.
Yes.
So how do I know that he rigged?
Well,
what happened?
He has always said that we should bring your data forward. I'm with you.
Hold on, please. There is no politician will go to polling units. A Tinubu will not go to a polling unit or any polling unit to go and be rigging elections. People rig it for him. We knew what happened in Southeast in 2023. All over Southeast, we knew what happened. So you should just keep all this.
There's also no data that shows that when Peter Obi was on the ballot, he was paying people to do that. Are you assuming? Your thoughts are assumptions. Okay.
No politician will tell you that he's rigging now. No politician will tell you. No. Even the one they caught, the one that was caught will tell you he didn't do it. He did not send people that were doing it for him. That's what I'm telling you. So he can't be saying that. I mean, he can say that, but just saying it for saying.
So let me quickly ask you the question: what's the next destination if he defects? Because he's with the same person he ran away from the PDP because it was transactional. If he gets transactional to ADC, what's the next place he's going to?
It will get transactional. If you listen to, I listened to an interview of Atiku. The person was asking the problem that ADC is having now. Are they ready to leave? Atiku said he has invested in this ADC than for him to run away. That I can't leave it. So there is transaction already. Obi knows. In fact, Obi is even all these things that Obi is doing. Obi is trying to prepare the ground to become vice president to Atiku eventually. That's what we will beg for.
So
if you can't spend money to compete with Atiku, if you can't spend money to compete with Atiku, you will beg to be his VP.
All right.
In that
so the Obi therefore is in a compromised place, and if it's not comfortable for him, he's going to move.
So if he moves, where is he moving to?
That's a question for us to decide.
Does he have the time according to
the new INEC? Exactly, that's the question.
Does he have the time? He's a registered member of ADC today.
I agree.
Does he have the time to register for another party again? These are the things these guys are not looking at when they were jumping around protesting, instead of them to do their own work correctly.
All right, Bash, I need to let you go so that we can have other callers.
We should stop bamboozling people. Although people that want to listen to him will listen to people that likes his lies.
More than 6 million Nigerians and a lot of people still love him today. So
he's leaving the 6 million people now to another party. Because I believe the 6 million people that voted for him voted for Labour Party, or they were within the Labour Party. So not all 6 million people are with him again now.
Well, we can't substantiate that, don't you think?
Of course we can, but realistically, I mean.
But it's also possible that he can double those figures. You know that.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
And he can also score half of the figure.
I agree with you. Even next to nothing. That I agree with you.
Yes, or even not up to 1 million gone sales.
I agree with you. All right, Bash, I need to let you go now. Thank you very much for the call. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here this morning. Let's go 0906-2023-907. Let's go Lagos. The subject for this discussion this morning is Peter Obi's expression made Lagos. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you. Good morning. Yes, hello, good morning. All right, please call the other number if this number is giving you challenges this morning. If this number is giving you challenges this morning, call the other number. The number to call 0906 2023 907. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning, sir. How do you do, sir?
God bless you. I'm okay. And how do you do too?
Fantastic.
My name is Stephen Tokwe from Ujudbeg, as usual, regular.
Norma.
I tried to listen to your program yesterday. You didn't come up.
Yeah.
I know you are very much in house.
Yes, I am.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
Fantastic. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, I like that angle you're coming from. Let's go, sir. Thank you very much and God bless you.
By the grace of God, you will spend more life.
Amen.
Nothing will happen to this station.
Amen.
Because you have equally invested in it.
Exactly. Amen.
Just as Atiku have invested so much in it. now to the talk of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sorry to say, His Excellency Peter Obi is not consistent. And consistency is measured by what you can be able to put on the table for people to see. If a crisis is happening or a problem is happening within your domain and you cannot resolve it amicably, then you have nothing to offer. Even all the saints and will I call it a prophet of God too, they will call it experience so many problems, they encounter so many ups and downs, but the ability to resolve it, that is what makes a man.
So you are saying as long as Peter Obi is not ready to stay in one place and solve the problem as small as a party, he can't solve a Nigerian problem.
He's not ready. As you are not, he is not a saint. He should stop deceiving people. He's not a saint. We all know what is happening in Nigeria. We all belong to Nigeria. The best thing he could have done is to stick to what is it called? A Labour Party.
He said that the sitting government tried to trap him in the Labour Party by creating a lot of crisis, so he had to escape from there.
Why can't you now, within that same party, form another party, just from the way Tinubu has done, if you look at his history.
Just like the way Seraki Dixon joined the same thing. Seraki Dixon in what do you call it, in Bayelsa State also formed the NDC.
That's what I'm saying. So that means he doesn't have anything. Somebody that they even called on radio, they even called on TV to interview. What are you going to do if you enter government? And he said, I will do away with what is it called now? This I've even forgotten.
All right, let's quickly make a point. Therefore, it says that if the ADC does the same thing right now, and if the system becomes compromised, it's going to move on. Now that the same person he ran away from the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, who says that the last PDP, I think that happened in the PDP, was transactional, and he believes in the no shishi politics. Don't you think the ADC is going to go to transactional again, and Peter Obi should or may leave or take a lesser role?
Then are you going to read from where you did not sow? So if he's not investing in it, why is he there? So you just want to get people's votes without any commitment. How do we call commitment now?
So you are saying therefore that politics in Nigeria is also about money, not just people?
We don't call it money, it's about commitment. What you invest in it is commitment.
All right.
If you don't have any commitment there, then you move away.
All right,
it's as simple as that.
I have to let you go now. Thank you very much for calling, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you.
Amen. Let's go, Lagos. We're here right now. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Good morning, Lagos. Yes, hello, good morning. All right, the numbers are active right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Lagos. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
My name is Izzy from Open.
All right, please turn down the volume of your audio set.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yes, talking about the topic on the ground, I really don't see anything wrong with what Peter Obi is doing. Yes, he's only trying
please
to
turn it down. It's still making a lot of noise. A lot of noise.
Yes. Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I really don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. Crossing from this other party to the other party.
Please turn down the volume of your audio set. It's making a lot of noise from where you are from.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can, but it's still noisy. All right. I think I have to let you go because of our time. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes,
How are you today?
Fantastic, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Adausu.
All right.
I'm from Ikorodu.
Okay, Cairo, sir.
Cairo.
All right, let's go, sir.
Yeah, my take on Peter Obi is that the man, I don't see him as a principled person. He's just living on sentiment.
Are you saying he's running emotional politics?
Emotional politics, right. Because, I mean, if you want to lead people, you must show leadership by example, not by sentiment, each time, jumping from one place to another. Have your own principle. So this is what I wanted, and this is how I'm going to do about it. Okay, for instance, anytime he's asked, how do you think you can run this country? He's asking, okay, I've traveled to Singapore, I've traveled to Indonesia, are those countries, do they have the same principle like Nigeria, as what we have in Nigeria? They are not same. It's a different thing entirely. Tell us, what do you intend to do if you become a president? And now you are able to be president, you don't want to sacrifice.
So does sacrifice mean, he said he cannot stay in a political party where you use money to buy people over?
It's not possible. It's not possible if he's ready to do that. Even go to America. Can you imagine how much it costs Donald Trump to get back to that state house?
Yeah, politicians invest a lot of money.
You must invest. If you don't invest, then nobody's going to give you on a platter of gold.
All right, so let's quickly make your point. Yes, sir.
That is what he's looking for. And I don't think such a person can allow him to rule this country.
All right.
But if his supporters think he's the only one they can support, then no problem. Good luck to him.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, good morning. Yes, hello. Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm coming from Bega, Ojedu Bega.
All right, your name is what, sir?
Okay, please, these people are frustrating P2P with the leadership also. Do you understand me?
I am with you, yes.
This is what they did, Abure did in Labour Party. So if you are going somewhere, since you never reach where you are going, you will not rest until you get to your destination. So if they wanted to frustrate P2P in that ADC, I will even support him to go to move to another party.
So
whether if there is no time.
All right. So the Peter Obi said, if I have to move 20 times, I will do.
Yes.
So you support the idea that Peter Obi can move anywhere. Nigerians don't care.
Then, until they stop frustrating him.
So you mean that they are frustrating him everywhere he goes?
Yes. That is the reason that once he enter another party, they will plant a delegate there.
So the question you ask yourself, when is he going to stop jumping around?
Until he gets to his destination.
Until he gets to the destination. All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I pray we get to the destination as soon as possible. So the last caller here just said that Peter Obi, they will support him anywhere and everywhere he goes, as long as the intentions of governing this country gets to its realization. The previous caller, however, said that politics across the world is funded. And if you're not ready to fund politics, then you're not ready to participate in politics. 0906 2023 907. Lagos, let's hear your opinion right now. 0906 2024 907. Once again, the numbers to call 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning,
Lahia, Yane.
Lahia, no.
Sanu.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. I support Peter Obi before the evening.
Okay.
Peter Obi doesn't want to play African politics.
All right, please turn down the volume of your audio set so we can hear you properly.
But man, you read that the people following him around. The people following him don't want to. They are not satisfied with where they are finding themselves. They are fighting for their own personal interest. While they are fighting for the interest of the masses.
Oh, the people jumping, advising him to jump around. Please turn down the volume of the audio set. We can't hear you. Oh, that's a lot of noise. Please, when you call, please turn down the volume of your audio set so that a lot of us can hear you. Across Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, people listen to this show. At present in Lagos, a large number of entire Lagosians follow this show and pay attention to it. So our opinions matter. So when you express your opinion, please turn down the volume of your audio set so that every one of us can hear you share your opinion. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello, Mr. Taiwo. Well done.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Please, what I want to say about Mr. Peter Obi.
Yes, your name, sir. Where are you calling from?
Okay, I have called before, Mr. King from Ogba.
All right, very briefly, because I have another caller.
Yeah, okay. Please, what I would advise Peter Obi is for him to move out of politics. Because all our leaders, they are corrupt people. That is why he will move from one party to the other. Because when he don't compromise with them, they will not give him chance. So what I would advise him is to
You're trying to say that. Are you trying to say Peter Obi's hands? Peter Obi is the only saint in politics.
Pardon, say again.
Are you saying that Peter Obi is the only saint in politics? That is, he should leave politics because politics is for sinners?
What I'm saying because they spend money. He said he cannot give shishi.
Exactly.
So when he cannot give shishi, and people, your colleagues are giving shishi, so they will not give it chance. So it's better not to waste his time because I know so many Christians. Candidates of president those days. I know about 3 or 5. We won't mention their name. When they see the people cannot give them chance, all of them move. If I mention 2 or 3, we know.
So you are saying now that Peter Obi should rather leave politics and focus on his business.
Yes, he rather leave politics. He cannot give shishi.
Right.
Let him go because they will not give him chance. So that's what I'm saying because he's a clean man, and you don't have to move with people that are corrupt. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Strong opinion made by the last caller, ladies and gentlemen. His thought is that Peter Obi is very saintly. His thought basically is that Peter Obi is not ready to give shishi, that his hands are clean. And therefore, the last caller said that Peter Obi, as long as he's not ready to do that, should rather resign from politics and maybe focus on his business. Good morning, Lagos. Hello, good morning. I can't hear you clearly too. Good morning. Can you come closer to your phone so we can hear you? All right, I still cannot hear you, ladies and gentlemen. 0906-2024-907. Please turn down the volume of your audio set. And when you do that, all right, Lagos, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, hello, sir. Let's go. I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello?
All right. If you're calling this number and it's not going through, please call the other numbers. There are 2 numbers to call to be part of this conversation this morning. The numbers are 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Let me give you the numbers again. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Lagos, let's go. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, hello, good morning. All right, please call the other number. If this number is giving you a challenge this morning, call the number 0906 2023 907 this morning. Lagos, good morning. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do, sir?
Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello.
All right, I think we're back to that daily with that number. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, this is Joe Linton from my 12.
Joe Linton from my 12. How are you doing, Joe Linton?
I'm great, sir. We don't work, sir.
Fantastic. Let's go, Joe Linton. 30 seconds or less.
For me, for the issue on ground, I think that P2B have got it all wrong. He have got it all wrong. At the first place, taking responsibility is what makes a man. You understand? And I believe that he's not ready to take responsibility. As far as he have been in Labour Party and see the type of struggle there, the type of disorganized that have been in that party. So for me, I believe that he's supposed to sit back and at least find solution for them. But now he's not there again. He got it all wrong again, moving to this same people that he have been talking about, that he have been running away from for the past years. You understand? You're coming to join for me, I do not say that David Mark is a bad person or something like that. But see, David Mark have been in Senate in Senate House for years. And David Mark, for me, I do not see any impact that he for whatever he did there. But now Peter Obi have joined him to collide to get whatever he wants to get. And now, I believe that this man supposed to have, in fact, this obedient movement that we have been talking about for a long time now, I believe that Peter Obi has at least calm down and at least look into all these suggestions that people have been giving to him to find this
form his own political party and make it a big political party.
Yeah, this have been, for me, this could have been a strong political party that young people will embrace.
Do you agree with Peter Obi when he says that he has never rigged elections before?
For me, I am, to be honest with you, this is Nigeria, and I will not talk for any politician. You understand?
Just a yes or no question. Do you agree with Peter Obi when he says he has never rigged elections before?
That question is big. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You understand? Because why I say that, because I can't believe that this my current president can be doing what he's doing now because of what he have done at the past. You understand? So him behaving like this has made me not to put faith on any politician, whatever they talk about. You understand?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Jolinton. Thank you for Jolinton.
Yeah.
This
Thank you
morning.
very much.
Fantastic. Hello, good morning, Lagos. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Can you hear me? Good morning.
I can hear you.
Hello?
All right, I'm having a challenge with that network. Good morning, Lagos. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Anita. How do you do?
Fine, sir. How's your night, sir?
Fantastic.
How's your family?
Very good.
Yeah, yesterday you almost make my mind to go up. I was thinking maybe you don't reach Abuja tell.
It's election season now, you know. So let's go.
Okay. Well, as in this morning, my heart is very, very boiled. For what happens, the incident that happens to that young boy.
Young boy.
It's very bad now. We'll be saying that we have security. We are the security. Or what will happen now is that every of the vehicle that is moving now, DSS is supposed to be inside the vehicle. Each of the vehicle that will move from Abuja to any state.
Really, Anita?
Or from any state to any state, traveling. Security have to be involved inside the vehicle. If not, look at the way they suffer that innocent boy, and their faces is not covered
at all. And
our government are not ready to do anything about it.
But like I told person, do you think the government is doing nothing, or the government is really trying, but the government is struggling?
The government knows something about what is happening. If not, somebody that you can see Mr. Ken testify about him that he had his story that the other guy that wear that blue, that is what he normally does. So what are they waiting for?
So the question
and that young boy that killed that woman that is 50 years old, look at the way they sentence him. And now they are keeping those terrorists inside the prison, that they are keeping them for trials. Trials for what?
So let me ask you the question for the day. Peter Obi says he might move again. Do you agree with him? He says he might leave the ADC if the system does not work well.
Well, our politicians, they are prostitutes. So
that's a real political term, man.
Like, you should move to anywhere. I'm tired of their cases.
So,
like, seriously, I'm tired. My problem is that innocent boy that is suffering for nothing. So they should do something about it.
All right. Thank you very much, Anita. Thank you. Fantastic. Thank you. Zero 0906-202-3907, 0906-202-4907. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah, what I want to say...
Your name, sir, and where you're calling from?
This is Alex from Agbado.
All right, let's go, Alex.
What I want to say about Obi is that Obi, not that he don't want to spend money. You must spend money, maybe... campaign, you want to campaign for you have to spend money. But what he's trying to say is that he cannot buy votes. You understand what I'm saying? He said he cannot buy food, he cannot give money for person to vote for him. So, and now these people that is with, that they are troubling him, he should forget about them. Forget about politics and face your business. That is what I want to say.
So you agree with the last caller that Peter Obi should just leave politics for politicians?
Exactly, because there's nowhere he wants to go again that he will not find those people
the same
there.
thing again. All right, thank you for calling.
All right,
so Peter Obi, the advice for you, they say pack your gangara and leave politics. Good morning, Lagos. Yes, hello, good morning. All right, 0906-202-3907, 0906-202-4907. Lagos, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
From Bega. I called before.
All right, quickly, sir.
There is something I want to ask you, please. Do you remember that this present government now, led by President Ahmed Tinubu, jumped from 3 parties before they emerged an all progressive Congress?
It did not jump from 3 parties.
Do you remember that?
It did not jump from 3 parties. It was a change of name until the last one. It was from AC to ACN, and it was the same party and was just in the same Lagos. The only time it formed a merger and the name probably changed was when they formed the APC. And that was saying that the APC, the CPC, and the PRP completely were deregistered to form the AP. So that was not him jumping around. That was him changing a name from one to the other, because both the ACN and the AC and the ACN only won Lagos as at when the name was changed. So the demand did not shift from the party, even to when they formed a coalition when the APC was formed. So it was not about defection. No. On both instances, from AC to ACN, it was about the same party, the same person, the same structure, just in Lagos, just a change of label. That's it. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for listening in this one, ladies and gentlemen. 0906-2023-907. Let's go, Lagos. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Maryland.
All right, Emmanuel from Maryland. Good morning, sir. Let's go.
Yeah. Please, there is some certain things that some people are missing about Obi.
Okay.
Some already, they have made up their mind what to say. If you listen to Obi very carefully, he said, I am not a saint, but I am not a thief. How many of these politicians will make that statement?
Then what does he mean? What does he mean when he says he's not a saint and he's not a thief? Is he in between both?
He's not a saint. Yes, because Nigerians, we want good things, but we don't want that procedure that leads to good things.
Okay.
We want a better Nigeria. But you want someone to sow his hand in evil. Yes, you have to move. If the place do not suit you, you're working in this station. If this place does not suit you, you move to another place.
Well, you imagine this, sir. Imagine this, if I have moved. Now, this is just me hypothetically. If I have moved to like 20 stations now, will you keep following me?
Hello, sir. I can't get you.
I said if I have moved every time to about 20 stations in the past 1 year, will you keep following me everywhere I go? How will you see me?
Yes, as long as you are a good person and you give us what we want.
Now that's a question.
And you present a good thing.
That's a question.
Whenever you move to, I know some presenters. They have moved from one station up to 3-4 stations, but people keep looking for them, searching for them.
Okay, so let me ask you this question: if you have a company and you have somebody who comes with a CV, and in 1 year he has jumped to 10 different companies every month, will you rather employ that person, or what do you think we should do?
Sir, the board of contention is this.
Yes.
This man, when we say someone that doesn't want to sow his hand, it's not like that he doesn't give. Like some people made it to same style. He doesn't give shishi. No, he gives. You know how much he donates. If you follow him, he donates money almost every week.
He donates to hospitals, to agencies.
To the right channel.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's recently that he started showing them so that people will know that he do give. But he said he don't want to bribe. There's different thing from giving, putting your money in campaign, and bribing. Bribing is the one he said he doesn't want to do.
He said he would never, that if the same thing is done in the ADC again, it's going to go.
He cannot bribe. Sorry. Since he cannot bribe, I think the best is for him to quit. Now Nigeria is bad. We have seen what is going on, and someone is coming out and said, I can salvage this situation. I can do something good. But it's like some of us are seeing it in another way, that they want to, because they want to do this.
But politics naturally is transactional. Politics naturally across the world is transactional. The exchange of
he's made already.
Okay.
You know, whatever that he wants to do is for our own good, and not just for himself.
So
only.
Let me ask you 2 questions before I let you go. So you agree with Peter Obi when he says, if I have to move 20 times, I will do that? You agree with that?
Yes. So get it right.
You also agree with Peter Obi when he says, quoting his words, he says, I have never been involved in any form of rigging in this country.
Yes. At least he has shown it. He has shown it.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. I appreciate your call. Thank you. 0906-2023-907. 0906-2024-907. Lagos, we're here this morning. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning, sir. How do you do?
Fine, thank God.
Your name and where you're calling from? I'm good. I'm good.
My name is Tunji. I'm calling from Songo.
All right, Tunji from Songo, my regular guy.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you see, this is what happened to Obi is this. He got more than what he is worth. With the people that has risen up for him at that last election.
So you mean that Obi was shocked by the result, so he did not believe
exactly.
it?
It's not that he worked for it or how many years I've been working for this. This is my expectation. No. If you study it very well, he got the sympathy, what sympathy of Christians who want to believe that we want a Christian there. He got the sympathy of the East, who rose up and said an Igbo man has never been in this position. We want him there. He got the sympathy of some youth that are disillusioned too, who want a new face in politics. All these things now got too big for him. These same people you are running away from are the same people he wants to be in their midst. That is the problem. He's not seeing all this movement they are talking. He's bigger than him. He's only cooperating with all these noises. If not, how will you go and pitch your tent with people that you are with? How do you explain it?
So you are saying
the same people that have soiled their hands and everything about them, and you say and you are comfortable in their midst.
The last caller said Peter Obi is not a saint, is not a thief.
That's not a serious thought. You'll be one. you'll be one. When you are saying you are not a saint, it means you are also doing things that you are accusing people of doing.
What if he's just sitting? What if he's just sitting around the thieves and at the end of
you're getting around? He stood his ground. He let people know what he stands for. But Obi got more than what he expected, and he's now playing along with them. The problem he has is that he's the one playing along. They are not following him. He's the one following that crowd.
So let me quickly ask you this question, like I asked the last caller. If you have a company and you see my CV, I have moved to like 10 companies in the space of a year, will you employ me for that job?
I will not employ you. I know you are not a reliable staff. I will know that you will disappoint me. That's the truth.
So at the time when I need you the most, you might end up leaving me to somewhere else. Thank you very much. Thank you for that call. 0906 2023 0906 2024 Ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open right now. The last caller just said right now that the bulk of whatever is giving Peter Obi that national currency is the sympathy of the public. Good morning, Lagos.
Sorry, I called again for the question you asked just now.
Okay.
If I jump from another place to another, person jump from another place to another place, I can employ that person. Why? Is that if that person is jumping because what they are doing there is not right. You understand what I'm saying now? He jumped from this place, maybe he get to a company, they told him, we used to do something bad to make this company move forward. And I said I cannot do it. I will go away from that place. I get to another place, the same thing. I get to another place, the same thing. I will continue dropping till I see a person that wants to employ me.
So you would rather not stay and fix the problem and just keep on moving?
When I want to fix the problem, they don't give me chance to fix it.
So you keep moving. So the question is, when will you stop moving?
Till I got to a place that yes, this place is okay.
Is that not utopia? Is that not paradise?
No.
Okay, thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you. All right, so the last caller just said he agrees with the idea that Peter Obi is free to keep on moving as long as he fulfills the ambition of governing a more democratic, more ethically governed country rather than a country that borders in between the lines of saints. Quoting the last one of the callers, bordering between the lines of saints and thieves in this country. Peter Obi says, I do not want and I do not do transactional politics. That is what Peter Obi said. No transactional politics. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, hello, please turn down the volume of your audio set. Turn it down, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Fantastic.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, I am Mr. Yemi speaking from Mowe.
All right, Mr. Yemi from Mowe, Cairo, sir.
Yeah. Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Enter to Bluetooth. Hello? Oh, God.
All right, please, Mr. Yemi, if you have to call again, please turn down the volume of everything around you. Everything. I think a lot of gadgets are on active where you are right now, please turn them down so that we can hear what you have to say. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Lagos, Peter Obi says he might leave the ADC again and go somewhere else this morning. Many callers have said he can go wherever he wants to go, that they will follow him. They said that Peter Obi, some of the callers said he has a trusted currency, a name that is trustworthy enough that if he goes everywhere and anywhere, his integrity cannot be called into question. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Lagos. Yes, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, let's wait for another person to take that space. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Peter Obi made that declaration already. Peter Obi says on Monday that he can defect. Even if he's going to defect 20 times over, it does not matter to him, as long as he's not going to get involved in what he called transactional politics this morning. Some of the callers this morning have said Peter Obi is free, that Peter Obi is too saintly for Nigerian politics. Rather, Peter Obi right now should just leave politics for politicians and focus on his business. Peter Obi says on Monday that he has a history of always doing his thing his way and not the way that a lot of people do in this part of the world, where they believe that you give money to get attention. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello?
Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm Mr. Yemi as call back.
Okay, let's go.
Concerning this issue on Mr. Obi, to me, I see Mr. Obi as somebody that is not as an inconsistent somebody. An inconsistent leader and also an inconsistent politician. If you could remember that Obi started his political journey right from Apga in Anambra. So from Anambra, when he saw that things were not rosy for him, he jumped to PDP. From PDP now, when they did their primaries, and he saw that he couldn't meet up with their policies and other things, that on this same issue of I cannot give a dime, he left PDP for ADC. I mean for Labour. And hello,
I am here. I can hear you.
I know. Then at Labour, when there was problem, being the leader of the party, he couldn't settle the rift there. So from there again, he jumped from Labour to ADC. Now, having seen all these things, all this movement from one party to the other, you can see that Obi has no political integrity. He has no political integrity. All what he got from the last election was because it was the only southeastern person that came up as a president.
But the bulk of the votes he got were not from the southeast.
As a president, that was why he was able to get that vote. But in spite of that, I have read up all his pedigree and all the obedience. Follow him. They have no pedigree. All of them are just saying Obi. What does Obi have to put on table?
All right, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
With his program.
Let
everybody know that yes, this is what this man is going to do whenever he's there.
Peter Obi said he has never rigged elections before.
Oga, let me tell you categorically, I am not a politician. I cannot and I will never trust any politician who says that he has never rigged before. If he had rigged, we tell you. Will you come out and confirm that yes, I rigged the election that brought me into the presidency?
One of the callers, Bach, said that even if he has not rigged, that somebody else might have rigged on his behalf.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He himself might not have rigged election, but what of the people working for him? What of the people who gave our money to go and work for him? Are they not working on his behalf?
All right, thank you for calling this morning. Thank you for your comment this morning.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here at Champion 98.7 FM. The numbers to call this morning to join in the contribution 0906 2024 907 0906-2023-907.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my sister. How do you do?
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right, my sister, please call the other number. You know you have the two lines already. I know. Many of our callers or regular callers, I have their voices in my head already. So call the other number, 0906-2023-907. Once again, call the number 0906-2023-907. Or our other callers can still try our regular number, 0906-2024-907. So there are two active numbers to join in this conversation this morning, 0906-2023-907. 0906-2024-907. Peter Obi says in the PDP, as I said before, people were not playing according to the rules. It was transactional. He says, I cannot be part of any transactional system. I cannot be paying people to serve me, so I moved to Labour. In Labour Party, he said the Supreme Court decided against it in April. INEC did not recognize it until January 7th, 8 months after. Peter Obi further says they thought I would be there while I see them burn down the party. He says when I now escape, they will now say Peter Obi cannot stay to put out a fire in a particular place, and then I left. In his current situation in the ADC, Peter Obi remains committed, but warns that if they try to do the same thing again, he's going to leave. But then again, you ask the question. Peter Obi was in the PDP with Atiku, and the same scenario played out before 2023. And then while he was not comfortable with that, he left the PDP. Atiku got the presidential ticket of the PDP. And then again, now he's in the ADC with the same Atiku is investing a lot of money. Good morning, Lagos. Hello. Yes, hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do, sir?
I'm a first-time caller.
Fantastic. It's good to have you in this show.
Nafiu Bakari.
Oh, Nafiu Bakari. Good morning, sir. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I think Obi is a pipe dreamer. Moving from one political party to another political party, he seems not to have any tangible ambitions. You know, when you look at the history, you find that when Awolowo wanted to become president, he formed his own political party.
Yeah.
Nnamdi Azikiwe, he formed his own political party.
NCNC.
All those Northern people, they form their own political party. But in the case whereby you cannot form your own political party, and you expect to be jumping from one place to another place, thinking that they will give you tickets. Somebody put up a structure, a building, and you want to come and overthrow the person in that building. ADC was formed by Atiku. You can't expect Atiku to step down for you or to razzle Atiku that to the point of surrendering for you. You must be able to form your own political party. You must be able to spend shishi. But in the case of that you are saying you cannot spend shishi, it then means you are stinking to yourself. You are stinking to your own ambitions. Your ambition is to become the president of this country. Why don't you invest in yourself? Form your own political party. I wouldn't support his leading Labour Party. You have a momentum in Labour Party. You should have built on that momentum. People accepted you in Labour Party. Whatever crisis they have in Labour Party, you should have settled down.
The idea right now is that his movement to the ADC has lost a lot of people who have seen him as a credible candidate.
So why don't you say in that Labour Party and organize it? But his inability to organize a political party is questionable.
So Obi is not an organized man. That's what you are saying. He's not a consistent person. That's what you are saying.
A consistent person.
All right. Thank you for your call this morning. Thank you. Appreciate your contribution this morning. The caller right now says, as long as Peter Obi is moving from one place to another, it shows someone that has a leadership crisis issue. No consistency, no reliability. That is what the last caller has said right now. All right, 0906-2023-907, 0906-2024-907. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have your contribution this morning. Yes, good morning.
Hello, sorry, it's Bash again.
Bash, let's go quickly and briefly.
Okay, please, my other opinion I have would be is that in all these things that he's saying and that he's doing around, he's only creating a narrative for his supporters, his so-called obedience. So eventually, when he fails, you have something, you have an excuse. You know, he started by saying the government does not want me on the ballot.
True.
Second, this one now is saying that if things go bad in ADC, if it's transactional or whatever, he will still leave. So if eventually he leaves, or he misses out in everything that is happening, or he fails eventually, he will have something to point to that this is what caused it. This is what caused it. And if these people, he thinks they will agree with him. But if any of them that can think properly will know that this man is not ready to do anything. How can you believe in parties, different parties? You go to another party to want them to dash you tickets. What is chasing you? Why can't you just sit down somewhere? Fund yourself through the party primary. Do whatever it takes. Maybe you want to change things, right? One have more, but I should be up. If you want to take a monkey, you must behave like a monkey. Yeah. If you want to catch a monkey, behave like a monkey. So you are in their midst already. You can't claim to be a saint. It's not possible. You are not. You are with them. You are the same thing with them. You are not different from them. Stop deceiving yourself.
So you're saying if you have condemned them as corrupt and you want to be a saint, leave them alone and go stay on your own. Let's see what is going to result
into. You can't be inside the water and be kind of cold.
Ex nihilo nihil fit.
You can't be in the kitchen and say there's too much heat. You guys go somewhere and cool yourself. Don't do what they are doing.
All right, Tabas, thank you
for your own party. That's why I said
yes, you said earlier.
The best thing is you should have done is that Labour Party, like the other caller said.
Yeah.
You should have stood there, even when they are having problems. You should have stayed, try to correct what was wrong. He didn't do anything. He ran away. Look at what happened to Tinubu in 2015 when Buhari got the power. At the point, Tinubu was not able to have access to Aso Rock. He went to spend 3 months abroad. When they were messing up with them, they were messing
around.
All right, so
quickly, 30 seconds. Let's go.
So he stood his ground. He stood with the party. He stood with the president. He knew what he was doing. At the point, he was doing his own strategy. People just not having strategy than talking to impress some people. It will not work.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Bash. Thank you. This morning, Bash just expressed his opinion this morning once again that Obi should rather stay focused, agreeing with the last caller that Obi should be a man that is consistent, following a particular pattern and a particular path, and carve a niche for himself somewhere. Then again, Bash said that don't believe that if you want to stay with monkeys, then you want to behave like a fish out of water. If you are roving with monkeys, you should act like a monkey, even if you're not a monkey, meaning that you cannot claim that you want to be in water, you want to eat fish, and you stay by the stream and don't want to soil your hands. The simple thought, if you have to say that every politician around you, their hands are not clean, saying that they do transactions to attention of others, they will never do that. Good morning, Lagos. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I can hear you, yes.
My name is Peter, calling from Lagos.
I know you're ready. Let's go, Peter.
What our caller said is right. Here the problem is the Obi does not know how to stand in the ground. For example, now, in 2023, he was in the Labour Party. Do you know how many people that wanted to be in that Labour Party that he chose them? So now, because he lost the Labour Party, does that mean that the Labour Party are the fault? You should go back there. Now, look at what that Labour Party, somebody from Labour Party said, that if they don't give him tickets in ABC, he should come to Labour Party, true or false? So why is he not listening to that?
For now, he believes that Labour Party is bad now, so he has moved to the ADC. So do you think he's moving again is the right thing?
He should go back to Labour Party. Trust me, if you go back to Labour Party, they will give him the ticket. They will give him, and he will try again. They say when you fail once, you will try again at this.
Yeah.
Second time, after the second time, if you fail the second time, third time you will not fail. Then let him go back to the Labour Party. All this moving around, it's not good at all. It's not.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you very much.
Now, for example, now you don't want to stay in the party and fight. Why do you want to be a president? Go and create your own party now. And there's no party that will come up that will not have problems. Every party will always have problems.
As long as humans are there, it must have problems, don't you think so?
Don't have problems because the human beings are the
our opinions differ, our way of looking at things, ideology also differs, so we are expected to have different people, different issues, etc.
Yes, take now and fight for them. If you cannot fight, leave here. But for you to jump in different party. How are that next party that you drop now? How are you sure that they will give you? It's
another saintly place.
Have you ever thought of that?
True. All right, thank you for calling. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. 0906 202 3907, 0906 202 907. That's the number to call this morning. Yes, good morning, Lagos.
Hello, Lagos. Good morning once again.
All right, let's go.
My brother, for me to say it will not do transactional politics, then you should ask him, has he done it before? It's an insult on everybody that voted for him. How much did he pay for the election 2023 that he won some places? Then how much did he pay for the ticket in Labour? So that's why I said he's not seeing all those people. It's people that are off, that we are looking as bad people, bad politicians, that he's seeing. Those are the people he believes in. He's always looking for where to hide. And like one of the callers said, he just wants an excuse to give his followers that are now more than him, because they are more than what he is worth. They are more than what he believes in. He's just looking for an excuse to give them why he failed to get ticket anywhere.
Don't you think when a house gets bad, you can at least move for safety reasons?
No, if you are head of a family, before you leave your home, you will have done so much. And you can tell, you see, they don't learn from people like Tinubu, no matter how much you hate him. When Tinubu agrees with another person in another party and you want to move ahead, the two of you will leave your home. The only thing you leave it, you go into a new home that you build. You will not be looking for a ready-made soup to eat your fufu. So it's just being prudent to say that, not because it's a saint, it's a typical Igbo man. If the coast is not clear, I will not spend my money.
Well, I'm not sure that expression. You should rather take back the expression that it's a typical Igbo man.
I'm sorry if that is not allowed. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
I have a lot of my friends that are Igbo people, but
exactly.
It's just misuse. It's just misuse.
That's the language.
It's not because it's a saint.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The issue before us is a political thing. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Mr. Kazim from Ibadan.
All right, good morning, sir. Let's go. 1 minute.
First of all, I want to thank you for today's topic.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to comment on the first one, that of issue of security.
Okay.
If you recollect very well, in the time of
so you have 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's go.
Former President Jonathan. That kind of politicking of insecurity was there. They are the same set of people that are still doing it today. If you recollect very well, during the time of Jonathan, they came as far to Nyanya, they bombed Abuja. About 3 states who have been occupied by this security, this Boko Haram, before late Buhari took over. And when Buhari was in power, we faced similar problem. The security that used to, the first security that used to go to Kashina during the time of Buhari, they even attacked them. So if anybody is saying Tinubu does not try for the security, it's like the person doesn't know the history of this country. They have never attacked Abuja. This pocket that we are seeing today, because we are moving towards electionary period.
So you agree with Akpabio that this is just for elections? Whatever insecurity issues we're having are just for elections?
It's very obvious. Immediately the election is so far. We won't hear this, security.
That's what
again.
Akpabio says, that we will stop hearing the bombs as soon as elections are over.
So coming to a movement of Mr. Obi from one party to another.
Let's go.
I'm not surprised. Coming to become governor of Anambra State, if you recall very well, if not because Igege did not play game. If Igege play game with Chris, brothers, Obi will not back smile or become governor. Because Igege played, he didn't follow Chris brothers in looting of Anambra. That is why Obasanjo now look back to reinstate of Obi as a governor. And Obi was there for 7.5 years. He didn't conduct local government election. It is in public domain. Somebody that did not conduct the election, what is worse than that? You are there for 7.5 years. You didn't conduct ordinary local government that is in your power. And you say you have never reached. When you are denying millions of people of their own constitutional right, and you said he has every right to move from one political party. I'm not against that. But for you to claim as if he come from Mo is what I'm totally against. There is no difference. Once you are ruled this country for good 80 years, you can't tell me you are from Mo. That is my submission.
All right, thank you. Yes.
Lastly,
no, the time is up, sir. Maybe you have to call again in between. Quickly, 30 seconds or less.
All this, our Tinubu was fighting for democracy. Obi was dying and wine with Abacha. I rest my case right now.
All right, so I wanted you to rest it quickly because that's going to a different dimension already. Yes, Lagos, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Emmanuel from Omole.
Omole Emmanuel, good morning, sir. Good to have you today. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I still try to call you today. My second time calling.
Okay, let's go. Thank you. God bless you.
People were talking of Ubi. I'm not a party person. I don't belong to any party. See, you can't be inside water and allow soap to take charge of your eyes.
That's another angle, huh?
If you are in a house and you cannot sleep inside the room, it's better you sleep outside the compound of that house rather than sleeping inside the room that you cannot close.
So you should sleep outside and abandon the house.
Yes.
Why not just light a candle and let there be light?
If you light candle, the same thing that cannot make you to sleep is your fault.
So you feel as if, as long as what is in that house is not working well, the best thing is to keep sleeping outside.
As far as the system of that house is not working well.
So the question therefore is, if you expect somebody else to come from the outside to go sanitize the house so that you come and sleep inside?
Even if somebody comes, if the spirit in you is not with that person, something that the person is coming to do.
So simply put, you just keep sleeping outside until the house is okay for you. Keep sleeping outside.
Yes, sir. Let me just have a way to conclude my...
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
You form another alliance. And you discover that there's no way you can fight those people down. The next solution to it is to have your way out.
Is to move, okay.
You look for people that you can be able to talk to them and they will hear you and they will work according to what that system.
Now, my question I ask you before I let you go, where does that party really exist? Where there are saints that you can gather together to make it work for you? What political party is that place that Peter Obi will find comfortable with people of like minds?
Yes. There is no one except the one that he will decide on his.
All right, so idea, let him create one for himself. All right,
yes,
thank
because
you.
Where he is now,
it's not even good enough.
We have many lions and elephants.
All right, I have to let you go now.
People that can fight you that you don't even have remain to see.
Okay. All right, I think I have to let you go. Thank you. The point is taken.
Okay, well, you mentioned Obi moving from one party. First of all, politics is a game, you know.
Very good game, yes.
When you are in a party where you are not, you are no longer agreeing in one particular where you people agree on something. But when you find out that those around you, they are no longer following the way you agree on. When you are saying, let's do B, they are from the other side doing A. Can't you say that something's wrong? You can't tell me that you can still stay that way because you are no longer in their own. You are not dancing the same tune with them, so you have to leave. In moving from one party to another, it's a game. So you can't say where you can say.
So you agree with Peter Obi when he says, "If I have to move 20 times, I will do it."
Yes. Okay. When you mention of APC, where did APC start from? Just help me out.
That's why I assisted the last caller when I told him that the APC is not a party. The APC
they colonized with how many parties organized that form APC?
CPC, I think.
They form from one party, almost 3 parties.
That's not jumping from one political party to another. Let me quickly assist you with that definition. The previous caller said that the present president has jumped from the APC, from the AC to the ACN, and then form a coalition. The president did not join from the AC to the ACN. It's the same political party. It was just one party in Lagos that was the same AC to ACN. It was just name change. It was the same structure, same state, not additional. Now, when they formed in 2023, when they formed the the one we have right now, APC, the 3 political parties completely stopped existing, and so they formed one functional party. That does not show somebody is jumping from one political party to another. He has not done that.
But that's what is happening on the ground that makes him is not comfortable in that party.
All right, I understand. So you agree that Peter Obi has never read any election before? That's the question. Last question I ask you, Troy. Yes, never. Okay, good. Thank you very much for calling, and have a beautiful morning this morning. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Mr. Paul calling from Bariga.
All right, Mr. Paul from Bariga. Let's go.
Okay. Let me start like this.
Okay.
APC from ACN. Why are they changing their name? That is number one question to you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It was AC.
Hello?
I can hear you. It was AC because it was just probably a Lagos party. And the president, just turn on the volume of your audio, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you. Where you are is very noisy.
Okay. So for them to be changing their name means there is something wrong. Because I am bearing pause since the day my father gave birth to me. I have never changed my name. But if there is anything wrong with my character, with one thing I have done, whatever, then I will not go and change my name for another identity. That is number one. Then Obi, for him to be saying I will move from one party to another party 20 times, I believe he doesn't know what he's doing. Because life is patient. When you marry a wife and you look at her character that she's not good, then you deleted her. You go and marry another one. Then the one you marry is a type that doesn't brush with toothpaste. Then you want her to be brushing with toothpaste. Then because of that you leave her. You go and marry another. How long will you continue marry? So you have to settle down. You settle down, think very well. Which character, which alternative will I use to make this thing work for me to get there? The most important thing is that this country has been rotting in every session. The country is rotting. So if you want to change this country, at least use one method or another to even get on top first. If it is not the same way of bribery and corruption or whatever, use it first to get there. When you get there, then you take your stand to make sure that this is whom I am. This is whom I am. But you can't just say you are in the water, drinking the same water, and you say you are not among them. I don't think it will work. That is my own opinion.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Fantastic caller this morning. 0906-2023-907. 0906-2024-907. Those are the numbers to call this morning. Quickly responding to that call earlier, if you read the historicity of party formation in Nigeria, I mean, I think I wrote a small paper on that in one of the articles I wrote recently. When the AC was a political party, it was more like a Lagos party, where there was a need for a political party to exist across Nigeria, but then because of the the fact that it was just more like a Lagos idea first for the president. Okay, let's go quickly. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you, sir. Good morning, sir.
You can hear me.
Okay, let's go.
I just want to say something. I know everybody is complaining about the country, how things are hard and so like that. We are expecting Messiah, maybe one politician or one party that will come and rule the nation and give us what we expected. But all those things we are even expecting from the government, they are not things that actually, I've never seen any regime or any government that is distributing money to citizens of the country. The only thing we are asking for is a basic amenity, such as road, hospital, and especially food. So let government focus on food production. Let them subsidize food, because things were so hard now. If they subsidize food, we can buy rice in a cheaper rate. We can buy other inferior goods in a cheaper rate. I think people would be fine, because they also look onto the fuel, because this fuel affected one part of the economy or every part of the economy. So they should do something about it. So all the parties, and there's also work on the aspect of security in the nation. Because farmer cannot go to farm and go and plant seed whereby they can available food. I think that's the problem. We are not asking them to give us money. So that's what I can see. They should start working on that. If they work on that, I know that all these things. So even though if other party enter, if they call me, the only thing that we still have to do is the same thing. So thank you. I don't have much to say, because we keep on repeating the same thing all the time. So I don't know. Everybody is tired. Thank you.
Thank you very much this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our subject this morning for our discussion. The last caller here, while trying to talk about Peter Obi, used the idea, Peter Obi's ability to defect from one political party to another, did say just minutes ago. Yes, Lagos, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Mr. Johnson. I'm calling from Maui.
Okay, let's go, sir. Quickly. I can hear you. Please make your point.
Okay. Everybody, my son is in school. I told him that if there is a problem, you must be a problem solver. Obi is a mature person. He ruled this country for for 8 years. I cannot be able to solve. Jumping from one place to another. It's not that here now. I won't call ourselves. When he wanted to rule this country, he formed his own party. And many of them like that. Look at this and that. So cannot be lay down something. You want the law to come. I don't know about it. That's the problem. Is always the facing problem. It cannot help the matter. All those who are supporting, I know the area they are coming from. He should tell you the proper language. That's not the way to form politics in Nigeria, to do politics in Nigeria.
Obi says it's not giving money. Thank you. Okay, let's let you go. Let's have other callers make that point. 0906-2023-907. Once again, 0906-2023-907. And the other number, 0906-2024-907. I've not heard from Obi from Ikeja for about 2-3 weeks right now. I hope to hear his viewpoint on matters like this. But then again, let's have your calls. Let's have your messaging. We are about 30 minutes away to the end of the show today. And this morning, the idea is Peter will be defecting. So moving from one political party to another is a question. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. How's everything?
Fantastic, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Ayodele
Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Surulere.
Surulere.
Olere.
Oh, yeah, make your point, sir.
All right, quick one. Just 1 minute. I want to talk about our cultural values as a Nigerian. I will not lie to you. I've listened to comments of everybody. I have assessed everybody's comments. And I can tell you, we have a problem in our values. Somebody said, I'm not going to pay money to do politicking. And we are all lamenting, labasting, eating hard the way we were. Look at the elderly man that was talking. Bringing, when he was a governor, he did not do election in Nigeria. This man said, I am ready to do the right thing. Because one thing that we lack in this country is that values of doing the right thing. And everybody is killing him.
Now, your idea right now is Peter Obi has agreed that everything he did in the past are the wrong things, and now he wants to do the right thing.
Exactly. Exactly. But he will not say that outside, but you can feel it. You can see it. Because if we don't do the right thing, we cannot get ahead in this country. No way.
Do you agree with Peter Obi when he says he has never rigged elections before in Nigeria?
Whatever he says, that is his own word. But for me, I think he's ready to do the right thing.
All right.
For him to have such courage to come out and said, I am not going to do transactional politics, then so be it. Let us agree with him. Nigeria must move forward finally. We are tired.
Now, if Obi is not ready for transactional governance, but Obi is surrounded by persons, obviously, who transactionally took him off the PDP ticket the other time.
That is where the problem is. And the man is trying to move through the water so that at the end of the day, they will not soil his name.
So now he's going to very soon move to another water that seems to have no problem for him.
Sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know if you are a biblical person. Check the book, the good book, and see what happened to Isaac. Isaac keep digging the well. They keep collecting it from him. He keep moving ahead until when he dig one and the enemy were nowhere to be found again. I won't say more than that.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that call this morning. The call, therefore, is that whatever it is that Peter Obi probably had as has a record in the past should not be used to judge the present. Good morning, Lagos.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Sorry for the first time.
All right, fantastic. It's good to have you with us. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've been enjoying your program. It's a wonderful one.
Thank you. Let's go.
My fellow Nigerians, I'm surprised the way we reason in this country. Everybody is against Obi. I don't know the reason why it's offense for him to leave PDP. Today, I believe PDP is regretting the reason why they did not give him the ticket in the 2023 election. Because they never see the masses. They never see the force behind Obi. I believe that's where all this problem lies today. Okay, as it stands today, since when Peter Obi was in Labour Party, there's no peace there. The opposition make sure that it stabilize Labour Party. This moment he has left now to ADC. They don't want to see his name in the ballot paper. So I just
So you are saying that Peter Obi there's a deliberate attempt not to allow Peter Obi to be stable in a political party, and for that reason he needs to keep on moving.
They won't even allow him to register his own party, because when you register the party, nobody can do all this rubbish anymore.
Okay, so words.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that call this morning. Please, when we make our points, let's be very strict about our language use, because this is a public space where a lot of people are listening. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
1
minute, quickly, sir.
I just want to comment on the last caller before the last person that called.
Okay.
You know, he was using biblical support to justify
political realities.
Action that Isaac dig a well, they took it. They dig another, they took it until the last one. Why will you do such a thing? There's no any kind of correlation between the two. Let me tell you something. Even the Bible says, only so it's like if Obi keep jumping from one party to another, it's like a lukewarm who doesn't have a stable. Sorry to use this language. It does not. I will advise him to stay in one place, or he should form a party. If you actually want to rule this country, but moving from one place to another, all those people that is joining himself with, Those are the people that for once rule this nation and there's nothing come out from them. People will begin to look at them together. That's my own advice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well taken this morning. Lots of Nigerians have made the same opinion this morning, and it sells a lot. The last caller just said that negating the caller from Surulere who says that Isaac kept on digging until he dug one that was not taken. And the caller right now, my regular caller from Ike just says no. The same Holy Book says, if you are neither hot or cold, the spitting of you is going to be the reality. Lukewarm is not the way forward. So decide your position. You either be hot or you decide to be cold. The caller before this last call did say that the case is that there is a deliberate attempt in every political party that Peter Obi goes to make him look not comfortable. So moving to another party is the way forward for him. Well, the big question, ladies and gentlemen, is the continuous movement of Peter Obi from one party to another simply looks like the story of what do you call it? I don't want to use that metaphor, but let's go back here. Do you think it is wise enough for Peter Obi's political career for him to keep on moving from one political party to another? Lagos, let's have your question. Let's have your thought this morning. We are how many minutes? We are like 20 minutes away to the end of this show. 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Once again, 0906 2023 907 0906 2024 907. Quoting Peter Obi directly this morning, Peter Obi says, I moved from ABGA to the PDP because I had issues with my successor. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Obi, to also understand that Nigeria people, they also believe in what they can benefit from.
Transactional politics.
If he is saying he's not going to do a transactional based on the politics, I don't know the way they run it. I'm not a politician, but I'm just saying this. This means he should just sit back, either to focus on another thing. Because this country, I won't lie to you, right from the times of democracy, from 1999, they have been doing these things. So if you want to do the right thing, to build the nation, it's not just a day. And I know that if you want to be someone who will stand alone in this country, people will not join you. Although for the fact that everyone are doing evil, that does not mean we call evil good. But nevertheless, you have to play the politics. If you don't want to play the politics the way they play the game, this means you don't have to. There's no how you will have your way. Yes. That's just it.
Thank you.
If you want to look at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I think from about since 1999, he has been active in politics, and he knows his objective. He strike out his vision and mission, and he work towards it.
Let me ask you a question.
That's the reason why today he found himself in that place, because he's focused. Somebody cannot just call one day and say, I want to do this thing, and you are not stable, and you are moving from one place to another. To me, I love Obi, and I won't lie to you, and I love all who also have aspirants, and I don't hate them, but we want solutions to this country. But if you at all, you say you can rule this country, you can give for what you have, you need to have a good strategy. You need to have a good, a kind of plan that will work out. If not that, I said this thing last time, is to just plan and build for 2032. That would be better, and it should start it now. But for this 2027 election, I have not seen anything, sorry to use this language, that will come out from that side. Thank you.
Thank you very much this morning. I'll quickly take you back in history. I think while I read through the historicity of Nigeria, talking about the consistency of political parties and individuals to have the political parties, one of the early political parties formed in 1939 was the NCNC, formed by Nnamdi Azikiwe. Nnamdi Azikiwe political party contested in the regional government in Lagos State, and then went on to the central region, across 1957, finally in 1960. And so NCNC continued until the collapse of the entire presidential system in 1966, January 15. The same thing with Awolowo forming the Action Group in 1951. Action Group contested in regional elections all through down to 1966, where it collapsed. Was the same political party. So the federal election, let me see if my mathematics in my head are correct when it comes to history. 1962 Action Group crisis, 1963, what do you call it? I think 1964 Western election crisis, federal election crisis, 1965 Western election crisis, Western elections. In all of these elections, it was Action Group all through, and I will consistently follow that. When all these political parties collapsed as at 1960 January 15, in 1978, when President Olusegun Obasanjo, then military head of state, established another arena for the return to democracy, both Awolowo and Nnamdi Azikiwe came forth again to form political parties. The UPN steadily contested, remained in the opposition steadily. Azikiwe also formed his. The North, NPN also formed in the North. And so if you follow the Nigerian political trajectory, some persons have steadily remained with the same political parties, and it remained a currency for them. Quickly respond to the question of the caller who said that the president now has jumped from ACN, from AC to ACN, and then to the now APC. A coalition does not mean does not mean jumping to another political party. In the coalition, that political party still exists. The AC, that was a political party, was more like a Lagos party. When it became ACN, was a drive to make it more like a Nigerian party. So Nigeria was added to the AC there. And then when it became APC, you can still feel that there are three political parties existing into that one ball. The question people ask is, can Peter Obi be more like... Good morning, Lagos. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning, sir. When you're on, you please speak. Let's go.
Hello?
I can hear you. All right, please, the number to call this morning is 0906-2023-907. Once again, the numbers to call, 0906-2023-907. Also, the second number, 0906-2024-907. Once again, the numbers to call this morning, 0906-2023-907, 0906-2024-907. The subject for discussion has been Peter Obi's expression on Monday. Peter Obi says he may defect again from the ADC if the process is compromised. He said, I moved from APGA to the PDP because I had issues with my successor, the governor, who came after me. I will not allow it to become toxic and become destructive to his governance of that state. I moved out. And then he says, in the PDP, I said it before, people were not playing by the rules. It was transactional. I cannot be part of a transactional primary. I cannot be paying people to serve them, so I moved to Labour. So you ask yourself right now, the same transactional politicians that were with in the PDP and the person who got the transactional ticket, if you call it by that name in the PDP then, Atiku Abubakar, is in the same political party with Peter Obi once again right now as we speak. So the big question therefore is, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please raise your voice a little.
Obi is still learning politics. He doesn't understand the game yet. Okay? This current president, he has been planning this thing through the dam of FAO. So, for you to govern a country, it takes a process, you know? If you cannot solve the problem in the political party, a party as a small party, then how are you going to govern a country, a big country as Nigeria? If you can't resolve issues in the political party and you want to win Nigeria, how will you do that? Thank you.
Thank you very much. The caller says that if as small as a political party is, that Peter Obi cannot solve the problem, how will he solve the problem that the entire Nigeria, is experiencing or going through as we speak? 0906-2023-907, 0906-2024-907. 10 minutes to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the end of the show, this very special Wednesday edition, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Obi says in the PDP, I said it before, I cannot do transactional politics. I will not pay anybody for me to serve them. He says in the Labour Party, the Supreme Court decided against it in April. INEC did not recognize it until 7th of January and says that they thought that they were going to trap him in the Labour Party. And for that reason, he had to leave before it becomes trapped. One big question, anyway, that that Bash from Abulegba has raised this morning is the window for defection is closing down on everybody. There's a small space of a window right now for defection. Is there an arrangement already on ground, Peter Obi, if he's seeing the colors right? Because one thing you and I are not entitled to, or one thing we do not know, is that politicians know many things even before they share them in the public domain. Is it that Peter Obi is already seeing the handwriting on the wall already that the ADC is simply to fulfill the wish of Atiku Abubakar, and therefore is talking about leaving in advance before the window closing on him? Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning once again.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, let's go.
Comment on Peter Obi does not believe on transitional politics. Let me tell you one thing. Those who are doing transitional politics, they are the looters. Where can Peter Obi see money to do transitional politics while he is not a looter? That is why some people are trying to tell us that Peter Obi does not understand the game. Looters use the money on people again. And people believe that they love them. People don't know that they are collecting their money back. Where can Obi see the money while he is not a looter to do transitional politics?
That's the question.
Hello?
I'm with you. Go on, sir.
Yeah.
Go on.
With you.
Make your point. I'm listening to you.
So, I support Obi 99%, not on transitional politics. Because he doesn't loot. And where can he get the money to transact on politics? So, looters are transacting politics because they know where the illicit money they got. They know where they got it, so they got it from people. So, no one can convince me that Obi is not cashing money out. Where can he see the money to cash out?
All right, thank you for calling this morning. 0906-2023-907. The other number, 0906-2024-907. Once again, we are barely 6-7 minutes at the end of the show this morning. 0906-2023-907. 0906-2024-907. Yes, hello, good morning.
This is Shegun calling you back from Ikeja.
Yeah, this is the clearest I've heard you today.
To comment on the last call that he said that those people that are doing transactional on the leadership or so on like that, I want to tell you, it's not even that what they are leader, that's why they are going to take the money. Many of them believe that when they get to the office, they will recover their money. It's not because maybe it's a leader or not. And Obi is not ready to spend money. So if he's not ready to spend money, he should just quit. I'm not saying that that practice is actually okay, but that is what we have been seeing for many years. So if that be the case, this means today we need to have another, what do you call, maybe a kind of heart or bill that we control such heart. But if there's not, and they are free to do whatever they like in their party, so they say if you cannot do it, just come out from them. So far you are still in their group. You have to do what they want. Even the Bible says, come out from among them. Don't mingle yourself. So far you mingle now, so you're already part of them. That's what my complaint right from the beginning. When he left Labour Party to go and join ADC, I look at the member, all those people that gather in that ADC. Those are the people that ruled the nation before. There's no new thing in them. So that's it.
All right, thank you very much. I think the last caller just made a point. Every country has what you call political culture. And in the Nigerian political culture, transactional politics plays a very important role. Obi obviously trying to rewrite that story of believing that politics should be about spending money, rather the politics should be about values, truth. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, my brother, I'm calling back.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I listen to our conversations both on radio, on TV, on the street. I can understand that corruption has eaten inside our bone, pain and blood. Okay, someone said that I don't want to live somewhere these people live. You understand? Okay, some people say, why not you do what they are doing? So when this guy kill, I have to kill so that I'll be there. And killing is not in my blood, it's not my vein. You want me to live the same way they are living. So we cannot correct things anymore. And that's the reason why the insecurity in this country is going this way that it's going. Nobody wants to do the right thing.
we want to continue in living in that corruption, dying in it. We have our own unborn generation that is coming. How will it be? What is the future? Had it been Obi was playing the same way they are playing, his own case of EFCC will not last 1 week. He will be in Kirikiri. Yes. Had it been, he do all those things they do, spend money, eat money, cover money, divert money. It's okay for not last 1 week. They will change it. It's the only problem of Nigerian politicians. So let us be different. But different, I don't want to play like last year. And I believe his own life, his own life.
Thank you very much. That's the point I was trying to make before that caller interjected. Once again, 0906-2023-907, 0906-2024-907. We have 5 minutes to the end of the show. You have the floor to make your opinion. Let your opinion count this morning. Make your point and let's talk about it. Do you think that Peter Obi defecting from one place to another simply brings about a political figure who is subtly, in a way, inconsistent? Just like Abayo Nonuga said, he said, Obi jumping from one political party to another shows a man who is indecisive and inconsistent. But then Peter Obi had just said that my non-shishi politics is not that I am not going to spend money on elections. Rather, the idea of transactional politics is simply paying people for them to probably help him get all the votes necessary to become the president. Les Lagos, good morning.
Good morning. Once again, my brother.
All right, sir. Quickly, sir. You have 1 minute.
I have to call back to address the last caller.
Okay.
Now, let us be sincere to ourselves. Like from what you are just been able to address, that is movement of the current president.
Yeah, from ACN to AC to ACN. AD, exactly. AC, correct.
AC to
ACN, correct.
Now, when he wants to get the immediate past president, what did you know him for? Discipline. When he now enters into politics, he now sees that the same way he's practicing discipline when he was a military person is totally different from.
It's completely different. Yes, I agree with you.
Obi should learn from that. Nobody is his sins. I said, if you cannot be part of them, leave there. That is the advice. So the last person that was talking as if he's the spokesman of Obi.
Now, the last person, however, the last person.
And then go on your own.
Are you not in a way also encouraging corruption? Because in a way, Peter Obi is trying to champion an electoral process, a political party system that is free of corruption. Let the right man go if he's good enough for it.
Let me tell you, there is no party, no political party that is a change. Call it any name, APCA, APC, what is it called, PVP, or call it any name. And that is the only one who said, okay, go back to restructuring, or you go back to what these people did during Abacha regime. Go back to that thing and for that constitutional conference, so that all these things will be addressed. Not somebody coming to bamboozle us with all this jack and what. I don't understand. You should come out. If you don't want to participate, leave that space. Simple.
All right. Thank you for calling this morning. As we have it, the last caller just further buttressed the idea that the Nigerian political culture is one. Okay, let's take this final call. 30 seconds.
Sorry,
30 seconds.
To cap it up, I want to say that if you grind pepper in the engine, you pan pepper in mortar, the pepper will still pepper. These people that gather in this place, I'm saying this, they cannot change. If you cut the head of snake will still bite, even the head alone. That's why Mr. Obi need to come out and stand on his own. That is it. I learned a lot of lessons from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Most of the things that most political parties are doing today, they copy from him. That is why the man is outstanding. in the world today.
Well, we can't
in the Nigeria as well. So that's why I want to take more time.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the last call I'm going to take for the day. These very moments, one big thing Mr. Peter Obi is trying to do, and this is my personal take on this matter. The Nigerian political culture is one that just has to see over time that is built on transactional politics. Money will always exchange hands. During primaries, money will always exchange hands. And it's in a way where they say the highest bidder is the one that gets everything. The reason why Nyesom Wike is still has been angry for years, and consistently the battle between him and Atiku Abubakar has not stopped for a long time. As we speak, the show is over now. All right, has not stopped for a long time to date. And over time, the idea of transactional politics has always been a foundation for every primary, for every political activity across the 36 states in Nigeria. Clearly put it out there. No saints in politics, just sinners. And the idea of sinners is that everybody who goes in politics know that politics is a fragile game, that individuals are expected to make mistakes, individuals are expected to align. And as it is in international politics, money must change hands. And if it does, politics is seen, the entire money spent for this period is seen as investment that probably will be recouped when you get into power. A lot of people calling to this says Peter Obi is free to move from one political party to another. Is part of the entire democratic process. Nobody will stop him. But different callers have also said that the presidential candidate moving from pillar to post every time, and I just said, quoting his words, he said, if it requires moving 20 times, he will keep doing that as long as the process is not compromised. The big question is when and where will we find that place where Peter Obi will finally stay and say that this is where the saints are gathered and the sinners are not. Will the ADC be that platform if it decides finally to be the one to get the ticket? It therefore will conclude, therefore, that the sinners in that party, people like Atiku Abubakar, Tambuwal, and the rest of them, probably give him that chance to get there. That is for them to decide. But the question is in our minds. Peter Obi remains that story right now that believes that giving Oshishi is the idea that there should be a need for a new Nigerian political culture where money should not be a decider on who should be on the ballot. But the story should be about the people, transparency, truth, and the idea of getting a new democratic process. But is that a government or now, the future, or may never happen? That is left for you to decide. My name is Adausu Taiwo. Thank you for showing up here today. To every caller, thank you for calling in. Every contribution well noted, well said. At Champion 90.7 FM, we believe that politics is fundamental. Our life is important. Lagosians are important. You, the listeners, you are the MVP. From now to tomorrow, it's bye for now.
Enjoy music that touches the soul and moves the body. Discover and enjoy. and enjoy music.
I am Miriam Oke, bringing you the latest updates from across our cities and communities. The Lagos State Special Offences Court has sentenced Remilekun Balogun Kedeye to 1 year imprisonment for her involvement in the visa fraud scheme. Delivering judgment, Mojisola Dada found the defendant guilty of visa racketeering and impersonation after she falsely presented herself as a staff member of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC. The court, however, gave her an option of a 500,000 naira fine following her guilty plea to charges filed by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission. The prosecution revealed that the case stemmed from a petition by the British Deputy High Commission, with investigations confirming the convict involvement in a visa racketeering syndicate. In addition to the sentence, the court ordered her to undertake community service and sign a bond of good behavior. The ruling underscores ongoing efforts by authorities to clamp down on fraud and protect the integrity of official institutions. Residents and motorists along the Ota-Idiroko Highway in Ogun State have raised concerns over the slow pace and quality of ongoing construction work on the road project, while the federal government awarded the contract in 2024 to improve connectivity. Road users say progress has been sluggish, with allegations of inadequate manpower and substandard execution of drainage and bridge component. The situation, they say, has worsened commuting conditions, increased transportation costs, and exposed residents to flooding and heavy dust, especially during the dry season. In response, the Federal Controller of Works in Ogun State, Michael Komolafe, acknowledged the concerns but maintained that progress is being made, noting that sections of asphalt have already been laid. He assured that corrective measures would be implemented where necessary and reaffirmed that the project remains on track for completion between 2027 and 2028. However, residents continue to call on the Federal Ministry of Works to intensify oversight and ensure timely delivery of the project. Tensions has escalated in Ikpo community in Rivers State following the disappearance of a vigilante leader after a clash with suspected bandits in a nearby forest. The leader, identified as Oahuru, reportedly led a local security team alongside police operatives to track armed men sighted in the area before the encounter turned violent, with gunmen opening fire on the team. Since the incident, the vigilante leader has not been seen, raising fears among residents that he may have been abducted during the confrontation. Authorities say efforts are ongoing to detect an investigation is underway. Police spokesperson Blessing Agabe said the command is verifying details surrounding the incident as concerns grow within the community over rising insecurity and the presence of armed groups in the area. The Nigeria Police Force has announced the deployment of additional security personnel to all examination centers nationwide ahead of the 2026 Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board examinations, according to the Force Public Relations Officer, Anthony Placid. The move follows what the police described as unfounded rumors regarding the safety of some centers in the North Central region. He assured that both overt and covert security measures, including patrols, perimeter checks, and rapid response teams, have been put in place to ensure a safe environment for candidates. The police also stated that it is working closely with other security agencies to monitor and respond to any potential threat during the examination period. Candidates and the general public have been urged to disregard unverified information and rely only on official updates, while also reporting any suspicious activity to authorities. The force reaffirmed its commitment to maintain security and ensuring a smooth, incident-free examination process nationwide. In the Business and Market Report, the Chief Executive of Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Saidu Mohammed, has cautioned African policymakers against adopting rigid fuel specification harmonization policies, urging a more flexible and phased approach. Speaking at the African Refiners and Distributors Association Week 2026 in Cape Town, he noted that while harmonization remains a key continental goal, a uniform framework will be impracticable due to differences in infrastructure, regulatory capacity, and refining capabilities across African countries. Mohammed emphasized that fuel policy alignment must be pragmatic and tailored to local realities to avoid disrupting supply chains or increasing costs for consumers. He highlighted the need for stronger regulatory collaboration, consistent policies, and sustained investment in refining and distribution infrastructure. According to him, a gradual and coordinated approach would not only improve fuel quality standards, but also enhance regional trade, reduce market distortions, and support Africa's transition to cleaner energy while maintaining affordability. Industry experts have called for urgent and coordinated infrastructure development to drive growth in Nigeria's industrial sector, citing persistent challenges such as funding gaps, weak collaboration, and inefficiencies across government levels. Speaking at the West Africa Infrastructure Expo, stakeholders noted that poor road networks, port and rail systems continue to hinder the movement of goods and services, while overlaps in federal and state projects slow overall progress. The Deputy President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Valerie Agberagba, emphasized the need to address issues of transparency, professionalism, and communication to achieve meaningful infrastructure development. The expert also highlighted the importance of leveraging local funding sources and investing in capacity building to keep pace with emerging technologies, including artificial structure, needs present significant opportunities for investment, stressing that stronger partnerships between public and private sectors will be key to delivering sustainable industrial growth. That's all for the Metro News this morning. Thank you for staying with us on Champion 90.7 FM. Please know that health is wealth. Serious illnesses like malaria, typhoid, hypertension, diabetes, HIV and AIDS, as well as Lassa fever, are not to be taken lightly. Take care of yourself